Hey y'all, say hey as you're jumping on. I was just gonna send out a reminder in my group, but I think everybody was getting their text messages. So, y'all say hey as you're jumping on. Tumblr Bumbler. I'm trying to remember, I'm trying to keep everybody together, y'all. And I'm gonna need to turn my air down. I just realized that it was a little bit warm in here today. And I still ain't got my voice back. And if anybody was watching last night, I haven't found my watch either. So, and Miss Cindy from Southern Belle Glitter was over here. She must have just gotten her text because she's like, when are you going live? I was like, now. She's like, oh, okay. So, hey, Christy, thank you. Yeah, thank y'all for reminding me because y'all know I have a hard time remembering who's, and I feel like y'all are really close. I have a hard time remembering business names, and y'all know the routine by now. Y'all know the story. And I don't know if anybody's going to be moderating tonight. I didn't want to ask Tina because she always does such a great job and just hops on here and does it. And I did send Julie a message, and I think I might have sent Eric a message. Hey, Miss Kay. I do know yours. See, your last name is easy. And hey, I got an order coming out to you. I was waiting on one piece of vinyl to get here for your final shirt that you had ordered. So it's Steph. I know. Why can I not remember that, Steph? Why can I not remember that? I don't know why. Hey, Tina. So I didn't want to ask you. I figured you'd get the notification. So, and then, hey y'all. Yeah, so I'm feeling better. I still I went by the Vinyl Cottage today, and I told April I still don't have my voice back. It's still not like strong, and then my throat's still sore. So I might have to do a little cough drop tonight, y'all. So, hey Diane, thank gosh you changed yours. That makes me so happy. Now I don't have to screw it all up. How are y'all, Miss Ruth and Pam? See, I can see some of y'all. I can do, and Lisa and Steph. I know you're, and Lauren. See, Lauren, I don't put yours together either, so I gotta try to do better. Wendy's is easy. I remember hers, and you found me. I know what. Well, we had a little lesson right now, so hopefully that helped everybody, right? If y'all let me turn the air down, then I want y'all to tell me what y'all want to work on tonight, okay? Because I've got a couple of different things. I've got several things I'm going to work on, but hold on. And then I was having to, if I get hot, then I will start coughing. So, yeah, I feel a lot better than I did. I even feel better today. If y'all been following the watch saga, nobody has turned the watch in. I don't know if the property manager is not here because it's like kids are getting out of school or something. I don't know, but he hasn't even texted me back, which is a little agitating to me. So he's going to get like one that's not so nice if he doesn't text me back here soon, because he can at least let me know that he's not in the office and nobody's turned it in. So what's up, Cindy Lulu? You received the notification today. So did you get the notification on TikTok, or you got my text, right? So what's up, Miss Jessie? Mary, okay, so yeah, Cindy, I totally missed. I was like out of the freaking loop. Thanks for all my little flowers. For all my little flowers. You got the text, Izar. Okay, sweet. And other Mary. You got the TikTok notification. Okay, we had a little, I don't know if you were in there, Jessie, last night, but I didn't know it either. So we kind of all figured it out together. Thank you, Southern Belle Glitter, for all my roses. I feel very special tonight. And Alexis and Amy, both of y'all, your air is broke. Oh my God, I'm in Mississippi and I came in. No, okay, well, so my air is not broken. I had to turn it down. My air, okay, so my air is broken upstairs. So when my son was here this weekend, he stayed at a hotel because the air wasn't working upstairs. And so for I guess this is the third year in a row that my little air conditioner guy comes and he tells me there's a leak and that I got to get some Freon in there. Well, nobody's staying up there now, so I don't want to run the air. So it's going to cost a lot. I don't know if y'all put Freon in your air conditioner lately, but it's very expensive. And he's like, so you're going to do it for one weekend and then it's going to leak back out because he cannot find the leak. So he thinks that even replacing the unit's not going to fix it. He thinks it's in this wall right here, and that wall is like, I don't know, big. And he thinks that's what the problem is. And I said, well, how do you find out where the leak is over there? And he's like, you got to tear out sheetrock. I was like, no, sir. I am not about tearing out the sheetrock right now. Cindy, you know I gotta. I know you do, girl. I know. Cindy can't let anybody beat her on the roses. She likes to be the big giver of the night, which y'all know I love. So you got the notification from text and TikTok. Well, I guess So I guess if you're on TikTok, you'll get your notifications. I don't know if I have to send out a text or not for that, but I don't know. Maybe somebody will join TikTok that wasn't on TikTok before. So, I know Cindy will be freaking trying to beat y'all too stuff. Okay, so I got a couple of things going on. I had a plan, and then I rethought this plan because I don't think that Woody's Goodies website is still back open. Am I wrong on this, Cindy? Yes, coming soon. You can put your email address in. Because what I thought about doing was taking one of these cat scratch sheets and putting it on this black cup and then putting like a galaxy over this and then doing some of the opal flakes like we did last night and some of those peacock. Y'all, that cup turned out really pretty. So I got me thinking about doing other stuff. And I've been wanting to layer some of the micas and stuff over some of the foils. So, and all you Argyle people that wanted me to do the Argyle template, I have it, and it's ready to go, and I'm probably going to not ever forgive when I go back and find out who asked me to do that. Because this is going to be the biggest, because of course I couldn't just do like an easy one. And this one's, I'm going to be, it's going to work my patience. But, so Fun Foil Friday, I've got the Argyle template, and we're going to do that. And I've already got my colors down, I'm already ready for Friday. So, okay, so I've got some vinyl patterns we can vinyl wrap a cup for anybody that has questions about that. I am going to put foils on this cup as well. And then I've got a cup to vinyl wrap. And got to be extra. You know she got to be some freaking extra. Cindy can't be good. She can't, look, okay, so Jessie, this is where we do really good together. This is why Cindy and I are like sisters from another mister, is because we don't like to lose. That's just the bottom line. So, are you wearing your earrings? Yes, these are my earrings. Lord, y'all, I've had these, like, these are, but I have worn these for so long. So, there was a designer, I'll just tell y'all the scoop on this, that, where are you from? I'm from Alabama. I'm sure you could have guessed the South. But, so there is a designer, and she still exists, and she has this beautiful jewelry, but it's really expensive. And so I wanted some of it, and I loved it. I loved everything she made. I just obsessed over it. But it was somebody gave me, a bracelet was a gift that got lost, which I've been sick about. But I was like, well, I'm not. It was expensive. So I searched long and hard to find the same little components that they were using, very similar, and so that's why I started making my own. So Hate Creek House of Creations, thank you. I know, I love these because they're just like, well, so y'all probably noticed, like, I like to wear a lot of gold and silver. I like mixing. I don't ever, like, you won't hardly ever see me wear all silver or all gold. I like mixing my metals. And so, and I do have some cool other bracelet set that actually I just got in that I'm going to add some stuff to, but they're really cool. I'll show them to y'all. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I already had them out. This is my little board. This is my other secret board. Well, Lori, welcome from Maine. You're new here. So y'all be thinking about, you can't wear yellow gold, you're allergic to it. Really? So I do mainly I do bronze. So I'll do like silver, and then the necklace, because I've actually got one hanging right here because I was taking a picture. Is this actually sterling silver? So it's not like a cheapy silver. This one, and then it has the bronze. So I always like mixing my stuff. So the silver one has the bronze on it, and then there's the bronze cross that has the silver book on it. So, well, thank you, Go Glitter, for dropping in and saying hey. So yeah, see, this is the bronze one, and it has the silver on it because I like mixing my metals. So y'all just get what I like. That's what I always think, is because, like, I used to try to figure out what everybody else loved, and then I was like, you know what? You just got to make what you like. That's what I decided to do, and so I'll put this one on for y'all tonight. I'll wear my little necklace on there tonight. This is not mine, y'all. I was actually sitting here taking pictures of it. But, okay, so, I'm going to add crosses to these, but this is a cool little one that I just got in. That's going to have, this one actually probably, it'll have a little silver cross and a bigger, not this big, but a bigger bronze cross. So sorry y'all, I digress. So it's bronze and silver. And then look how cute this one is. But I'm gonna add some stuff to it. There's the silver and the gold, and the bronze of that one too. So sorry y'all, I digress to talk jewelry for a minute. So there you go. So those are some of the things that I'm working on when I'm not when I'm not making tumblers. I'm over here thinking about jewelry. So I don't know that this is it kind of distracts from me tonight. Yeah, Tina, do you mind moderating, please? Thank you. And y'all are, there's enough of y'all here probably. I know y'all help. Cindy was probably driving, so she probably, I don't know if she could or not. So, hey, Amy. Okay, so these are the options. Y'all speak now or forever hold your peace. I've got a cup to vinyl wrap. Thank you, Tina. You're always the best. Y'all, sweet Tina checked on me this morning, asked me about my watch, and I was like, nope, no watch yet. There's no location found, y'all. But I did report, I activated the thing. It said to activate that it's lost, and it gave me the option to send a message. And so I put the message in there with my cell phone number, and I was like, please contact. So what is up? So I have a new nickname, y'all. Kelly Bell. Why are you on here, by the way? You don't care anything about tumblers, crazy. Well, hey, Shirley Ann. Shirley Ann, you joined TikTok just to watch us tonight, didn't you? I did send out the text messages, so I don't know if y'all want them. The Facebook group, I don't know if y'all want them or not. But where did that teal glitter come from used on the cow pen for your cow pen? I didn't do my cow pen. I didn't do a cow pen. Hey, Gracelyn Co. and Pink Corner Creations. Wait a minute. What about purses, Trisha? Y'all, I'm lost in comments, y'all. Sorry, I got a little bit behind here for a minute. Hey, Trina. Sorry I missed your comment. And Dawn from Idaho. How are y'all? Sorry, y'all. I missed a bunch of comments. Okay, so clarify for me the teal glitter for the cow pen, because I didn't do a cow pen unless I'm like, okay, you like the text reminders. Okay, good. I figured I'm just going to keep sending them. So every time there's a live, I'll just send out the text messages. And if anybody's on here and doesn't sign up for the text message and y'all want to ask me, you just go to DixieDarlings.com. When you go on the website, it'll pop up the SMS box and you just enter your phone number and then you're added to the list. And I just send one out every time I go live. So because Facebook people won't get notifications. So, hey, Miss Lisa. So are you talking about, like we talk about purses and jewelry? Yes. I had one of my cute little new purses today, and I took a picture of it, and then I was like, I was going to post it, and I was like, when you have a cute little purse and you have to take a picture, sometimes you just have to stop and take a picture of it. So, well, JM Designs Tumblers, I'm excited that you found me too. Cindy must be driving, because if she's in there, she's trying to get those little hearts out. Okay, so y'all vote or forever hold your peace. So, vinyl, I've got a vinyl to put on one cup. I have got foils to put on this. And I just sent April a message a few minutes ago asking her from the Vinyl Cottage when she's restocking the holographic vinyl, because a lot of you guys had asked. So, hey, Ellie Bartley. I'm glad you found me on your FYP page. Hey, Miss Penny. You'd miss them all if you didn't get a text. Well, so I don't know why. Yeah, so if you're used to being on the Facebook, if you're in my Facebook group, they were never getting messages. You were saying jewelry and purses can always distract us. I know jewelry and purses can always distract me too. And clothes. And I'm supposed to have a shipment of an order here by, they said 7 o'clock, but it's not here. My UPS man. Okay, so the other option is, and then I've got some transfers that I'm going to put on this one. So, thank you, Miss Bethany. Is it going to be Bethany? It's going to be Bethany and Cindy Lulu going at it tonight. This glitter is, y'all have to remind me because I don't, it's PDB, I know, this one is. But somebody, okay, so I don't remember the cow pen. I'm still stuck on this cow pen because I'm wondering like what I've missed and what I can't remember. I mean, y'all know I can't remember anything, but I'm trying to find this glitter that I used right here, so. I think that it is, oh, here it is. It is After Dark. So this is After Dark by PDB. Where do you sign up for alerts? Hey, I want a title too. Steph, you want a title? What title do you want? Thank you, Izar. Yeah, I'm just going to let y'all, because there's a bunch of y'all from the Facebook group on here tonight. I'm going to let y'all answer questions if y'all mind. Okay, so Dixie Darlings foils. I've got some transfers I'm going to put on this if you guys want to do this. Y'all got to tell me. Y'all cannot sit here and not talk tonight. Y'all got to tell me what you want to do. Steph, you do have a title. So, Steph, you're the, okay, so everybody else gets to say they're the Dixie Darling, they're the Dixie Delinquent, but you really are the Dixie Delinquent because you coined that term. First place. Yeah, you really are. You're the one that coined it. So, okay, so let me check my text messages here because I don't know if, no, April hasn't, but I asked her about restocking because I was in there today. Oh, and so that makes me, sorry. The first few minutes, y'all, if you're new to me, it takes me a little bit to, y'all want to see all of it. Okay. Yes, Steph, you're the Dixie Delinquent. I mean, everybody else can claim it, but like you're the original. Although I'll have to say, Leona has stepped it up with her cup from. Leona has stepped it up with her Rhinestone tumbler, where she got Lisa to do the Dixie Darlings Delinquent. So she did step it up. Okay, so April did these for me. She does not have them on her website yet. She's not sure what she's going to price them at, but I will tell y'all. Do the hollow vinyl cup, Amy. Okay, I'm going to add some foils to that. So I've actually, if y'all were on here the other night, I was kind of going through what I was going to do. So I've got like 4 different patterns that I'm going to add on here. So we're going to see about that. And then I've got some transfers that I'm going to add to this one, the Dixie Darlings. And then I've actually got another Dixie Darlings cup. I'm not going to work on it tonight, but y'all see it coming soon. And then I do have a vinyl wrap to do. And then I was going to put a... one of these little things on here. What are these called? Double-sided adhesive sheets on here. And I was thinking that I was going to put this foil on it and then layer some of the micas and the opals like we did last night on Facebook, that I was going to layer some of those over there because I've been wanting to layer some of the micas over the foils because I've not done that yet. So that is coming. And I might have foiled something, y'all, today that we were talking about last night, but I'm not going to show y'all yet. Because it needs a little work. Hey, Custom Creations by Kim. Okay, Cindy Lou's back. She is going to fight freaking Bethany tonight. Bethany gave me a little halo. So, I'm just saying, Cindy. Ellie, you are new to making tumblers. Well, welcome. If there's any questions, please do not ever be afraid to ask me, okay? So, what is that? The money, what is that called? The money gun. Oh, that's pretty cool. Cindy just became the top #1 viewer. She can't take it. You smell a coffee brew. Look, Cindy's on it today. Well, I better be quiet. Cindy's like not playing around today. I had to find out what was going on because I was like, I haven't been on Facebook today. Bethany, I know. Look, Cindy can't. She does it every time, and I don't notice it till the very end. And then she's like, "Hey," she's like, "No, I can't let anybody beat me." So I do have some secret vinyl patterns that I'm gonna get. I'm gonna put on a cap. Okay, so April's not answered me yet about the holographic vinyl, but so look how cute these are. She did some Dixie Darling stickers for me. So some of y'all had asked for stickers, so she's got them in round, and then she did these. That's kind of like the cutout of it. But don't y'all bug her about it because I told her I was going to show y'all, but they are not on the website yet. She will get them listed. She's just trying to decide how she's going to price some of that stuff. But what bottom line with this means is that it means that there is holographic vinyl back in the building. So Cindy, that thing you posted on Facebook was terrible. Steph, well, I wasn't going to say anything. Thank you, Countryside Creations, for my little crown. I missed it. I didn't see it. Those are the fun things I like to see, y'all. So they will be coming to the vinyl cottage, but this does mean that there's holographic vinyl in the building, so the restocks on that should be soon. If y'all have not, I'm sure, and Steph, okay, so Steph, here's my question. Is this the cup you wanted, or, hold on, there's another one, right while you're here. So I did 2 that night. There is this one that has the handle on it that's like the watercolor, and then this one is the electric pink. So I thought you wanted the electric pink, but right now is your wait, oh, never mind. I know. Well, she took it down. So for everybody she had a very rude customer, and it was completely like absurd. Over a $13 order, nonetheless. The electric pink. Okay, so this is the one you want. Yes, Cindy. Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. I mean, like over $13. It's not like it was $1,300. You know. So so this one, this one has not been claimed. Just FYI, I'm probably not working on this one tonight. But I did add, this is actually a new glitter that's really pretty, y'all. Hold on, I will tell you, this one is, it's one of the ones that was in the box. Oh gosh. It was in the PDB Art Resin in Bloom box. And this right here, I thought it was really pretty visionary. And it's got like little shards of stuff in it that's super cool. And if you can see it, like look how it almost, like look at the colors, y'all. Like I don't know how good you can see it on there, but it is Sandy J Crafts. Yes. Will you send me a message and just Izar, did you claim? Izar, I'll take care of you. So just tell me which one you want, okay? Like my faithful. I can't tell y'all. I'll do whatever y'all want me to do. I couldn't remember, and I knew that Steph I thought had claimed this one, but then she confused me one night. So I was like, okay. But I got holographic vinyl, Izar, so don't worry about it. I'm writing you down right now, too. And Izar, I think I have a cup from you. Another one for you. Visionary glitter. Yes. So this is from PDB. It was in the box. I don't know, y'all, if it's listed on the website or not. I honestly do not know. But because it was in the box. But I don't remember. But y'all, there's like a green in it that really, I mean, it's hard for me to show y'all on video. I know, it's hard to see. But like when you look at it, look how, see, I sprinkled, now you can see it. See how I sprinkled it in right up through here? Like it almost just glows. It's really weird. Yes, and yes, sorry, Visionary from PDB, and the discount code is Dixie something. My website is dixiedarlings.com. And I'm sure that Miss Tina or somebody will type those in there real quick. And I don't have the discount codes pulled up right now. I probably should have that pulled up, y'all. The discount code for, I thought it was Dixie21. Honey, 700. My eyelashes are on point. Thank you. Somebody, if y'all are, for y'all that are on here all the time, no, somebody last night said, off topic, your eyelashes. I was like, it's not off topic. I get asked every time. They are long, but I also am hooked on this MAC stack from MAC Makeup, MAC, right? I was like, I need a discount code for the dang MAC stack, y'all. So, and I've said that if you're new to follow me too, is that I don't always tell y'all the easiest way to do things, and I don't always tell y'all the cheapest way to do things. I just tell y'all how I do them. And the MAC stack comes in 3 tubes. You'll see I've got adhesive on my hand. I was foiling something larger today, and I was getting adhesive all over. You wanted to stop by and say that you are so, well, thank you, Countryside Creations. You're so sweet. S&J, so you just got the MAC stack. Yeah, so there's 3 tubes. There's a primer, there's one for the top lash, and one for the bottom lash. And I know it's a little excessive, y'all. But I'm telling you, I do have long eyelashes, okay? I know that. But I've tried a lot of different mascaras, a lot. And this is my favorite that probably I've ever had. I wore Lancome for years. And so now I've switched over. Well, you got to try it because you'll love it. Well, okay, I say that. Now, there's a couple of people that got it that were not crazy about it. If y'all are in my Facebook group, Genevieve got it and she didn't like it. And I think I don't know, maybe because my eyelashes are long, it doesn't. But and then my mom first started wearing it. And she said it rubbed off under her eyes. But she said now it doesn't. So I don't know what she was doing different. But Bethany's making you a run for you, Cindy. You just bought it and you only got 1 tube. What does the primer do? Because I didn't get that. Well, okay, so I will say that I probably, thank y'all for the little heart tickets and all y'all's little love tonight. I would not have bought it except for they were okay. So I saw it on TikTok, y'all, and I was like, whatever. These TikTokers, you know, they'll try to get you to buy anything, and so I was like, no. Well, then I started seeing it was sold out everywhere. So I was like, wait a minute, there must be something to this. Well, I couldn't find it anywhere. So I happened to be going through Birmingham the next day, and so I said, well, I'll just stop in there and see if they've got some. So I did. They had it, and it was a special. Like if you bought both the upper and the lower, the two, then you got the primer for like $8. So I was like, okay. So I don't really know that it does anything, to be honest with you, but I haven't used it without it, so I don't know. Y'all are so sweet. I mean, the panda, the ice cream. I've never even seen some of these things. Y'all, this is what happens, okay? I get distracted easily by stuff like that. So thank y'all so much. Y'all are so sweet. Yeah, I've never even seen this. Jennifer makes, what's up, girlfriend? Hey, Miss Kelly and friends, I ordered the spider gel. Cannot wait to get it, so excited to try it. Okay, so we're gonna do spider gel too. So, okay, so I haven't asked the TikTokers about this, but I was wondering if, okay, so we were doing Saturday night lives here, but I think it's better on Monday nights. Y'all think it's better on Monday nights? I said this to the Facebook group last night. Okay, Penny says the primer separates and lengthens. I think so too. It gives it like a really good base coat. So I use like my eyelash curler, then I use the primer, then I use the one for the top and the other one for the bottom. So thank you so much, Countryside Creations. You are so sweet. You just ordered some Harley Duke. Well, it's so much fun, y'all, I promise. So, okay, so let's plan. Can we plan on doing, just because I think during the summer, Saturday nights, people are out and about. I know I'm more apt to be like out and about when the weather's nice, you know, or you go do something and at like 7 o'clock it's still light outside in the summer. So that's why I thought, well, let's move Saturday night to Monday night if y'all TikTokers are fine with that. And then so next Monday night we will do we'll do spider gel because I got some metallic in that I want to try. So yeah, so I think the primer looks good. I think it helps. It definitely like gives it like a good base coat that once you put it over there, so it's almost like it thickens them up a little bit, which I don't really know that I need that. Sometimes I feel like it's overkill. Sometimes I feel like this too much. So, well, Penny, yes. So I think that we will. How about if we do that? What do y'all think? So Jennifer, yeah, I was trying to go back and make sure that I was like writing down who had asked me about something. So hello, Harry, thank you. I did have a wonderful day. The black base cup with all the colors, like the rainbow, is gorgeous. So that cup is somewhere handy, I think. It's somewhere. Yeah, so obviously it looks way cooler when you put it under the light. And so it's funny because if y'all know Lisa Dempsey, she's one of my best Tumblr friends, and she thought I was doing a rainbow. And I said, no, girl, I was just trying to get it on here to make it glow in the dark. So I do love how it turned out, but it's like, because it's not that bright on here. Okay, then another question I'll answer too, because I was gonna do a TikTok answering this question, like a video response. And I gotta have another coat of epoxy on it, y'all, but somebody asked me what glitter I used. This is not glitter. This is just, I put Cullen from Feather Bear Bling in the epoxy, and you can see it just sparkles. But then it doesn't distract, and I did that before I added the spider gel. So I did that on the base, and then I added the spider gel over it, and then I have one coat of epoxy. I'm gonna do another one, and I'm probably gonna do a decal in like this area right here is what I was thinking, like some fun, you know, I don't know, but when you put it under the black light, it does glow under the dark. It glow in the dark. Are the earrings you're wearing on your website? I need them. They are. They are on my website. They are, and then I have my necklaces here too earlier. It's an epoxy additive. Yes, so it's very, I'll show it to y'all. It's very thin. And does it take a long time to cure? No, it doesn't take a long time to cure. I basically, like, this is how I kind of do it. I'll tell y'all. Is that I will just plug my UV light in and do it on like, it's got like a 60-second cycle, and I'll just sit it here like this. And so my cut, I just kind of am turning it because it doesn't run. So like you think that if you turn it to this, you know, like if you turn it down or whatever, it's going to run. It really doesn't. So thank you, Tina. Yes, my mascara is a MAC stack. Okay, so I keep pulling over here. So yeah, it doesn't take very long. Like I think I did like 2 cycles on 60 seconds that I do turn it and like do it like that. So if that makes sense. So that's how I did that one. So yeah, we'll do spider gel. Let me make sure I got this right now. So Wednesday night in the Facebook group, we're going to do the Balloon Girl with the Culture Sculpt. Friday, we're doing the Argyle template on Funful Friday in Facebook. And so then TikTok, Izar, message me just how many minutes till it's not tacky. Girl, hey Selena. I mean, I think I did 2 60-second rotations. Like, I mean, I did it like 60, I did 120 seconds, 120, you know, and then until I got all the way around the cup, and then it was fine. And then I put it on the turner, and then I just added epoxy to it. I didn't seal it or anything. And y'all, this is the new oh, Amy kills me with these names. Chitanga. That there's this one, this is the 20 ounce, the 30 ounce, and then there's a 30 ounce mug with the handle, and it's got the skinny base. It fits in any cup holder. So I thought this was, because she sold out of the wine glasses that I love, the fat bottom wine glasses. So I was like, okay, well, this is the next best size and style, and I really do love this. I'm not a big fan of all the modern curves and that kind of stuff, but I do like this. My light came from Counterculture. So I use their light, and then normally, okay, so this was another question that I'm going to answer on here too, and I'm going to save this somewhere, because I get asked this all the time about those acrylic tags. So I used the UV resin from Counterculture, and it comes in black and white and clear, right? I have the black. I just color my regular when I need white for something, but they do have black and white. I use their light. And then for those of y'all that don't know this, sorry if you're in my Facebook group, I know y'all are sick of hearing this, but I've been asked this a whole bunch since I posted that video yesterday. So Missy's Doodles right here, Missy's Doodles, I know, sorry, it's backwards for y'all, it's Missy'sDoodles.com. The discount code there is Kelly10. They come in all shapes and sizes, little squares, little circles, little ovals, little diamonds, and let me find the cup. And I use my UV resin to apply them to the bottom of my cups. So if you'll notice that, and somebody asked me if it was flat. So obviously this is last to have one more coat, but this right here, see, that is like, it is not raised whatsoever. So Craft Haven tumblers, you can see this is the bottom seal of theirs. These little things sit right down in here in the bottom. So I usually do like, I did this full wrap, and then I did a layer of epoxy, and then I did the decal, and then I put the logo tag in the bottom right there, right after I foiled the bottom. And then with UV resin, and then I've done 2 coats of epoxy after that. So you can see it does lay flat. So I get asked that all the time. Does it stick out? No, because these cups have this inset like that. So that's what I use. That's how I do it. So anyway, I just wanted to clarify that, because I have been asked that a lot today while I have my UV resin out. So I just use this. And then somebody asked me, how does the light get to it? If you guys can see on these acrylic logo tags, well, hold on, I'm gonna have to show you. They're cut out on both sides, because if they were only cut out on one side, y'all hang with me here, then when you put epoxy on it, it would fill that in and you wouldn't be able to see it, right? So it is actually cut all the way through, if you can see that. So because it is cut all the way through, I can put epoxy on the back, right? Sorry, y'all, it's hard to see. Y'all can kind of see through it. And the light's gonna get through it. So Selena, my eyelashes must be popping today, because they're popular today. So I don't know. Well, I'll tell y'all. Oh, y'all know what I did today? So y'all know that I have my favorite brand, and I wouldn't say favorite, because Cindy would get really upset if I said that. One of my favorite brand ambassador jobs is for the Lush Spa. So some of y'all probably heard me say last week I went So, you know, they want me to do their treatments and stuff like that. So, thank you, Tina. So, they want me to do their treatments and stuff, right? Obviously, since I, like, speak for them and, you know, like, if you go there and you tell them Dixie Darling sent you, get 10% off. And, you know, like, I try to share their stuff. So, they want me doing their treatments. So, they do, like, my Botox. And, you know, I went live on my Facebook group, for y'all don't know, and I had filler put in my lips. And what else have I done? I go once a month for the hydrofacials. But, so they have this thing called Evolve Mizzy's Doodles. Mizzys. Sorry, I know this is Mizzy's, Mizzys', Doodles. And it's just Mizzy'sDoodles.com. And with Kelly 10, you can save 10% off of, I believe, the acrylic blanks, wood blanks, and acrylic logo tags. So anyway, so this was week 2 of the of my ab stuff. So we're doing this Evolve, and it's supposed to be like a tone and tighten thing. So I was like, sure, I'm in. I'm like, can you do your whole body at one time? Is what I need to know first. And they were like, no, you have to do one area at a time. So I did take a video I'll share in my Facebook group. But I'm going to do before and after pictures. Like, we took before and after photos. So they put these modalities on you, and the first 30 minutes they heat up. And then they take those off and they put other ones on you, and then they like contract your muscles. And it was pretty intense today. Like, they try to go up every week. And so you do 1 hour a week for 6 weeks. So this is week 2, and you're not really supposed to see results until, she said week 4. I mean, you know, like, it's all in your mind, I think, y'all. Because I came out there last week and I was like, whoo, my stomach's already flatter. And this week, I don't know. This week is kind of like, it's weird, y'all. It's like a TENS unit on steroids, and it makes all your muscles contract, and you're just like involuntarily jumping, and it's just really funny to me. And it doesn't hurt. It's just like it makes you tense up and hold your breath, because you're like want to automatically fight those muscles contracting, right? Or I do. So okay, so what did I just say we were doing? Okay, spider gel. So next Monday night, we will do a spider gel. Are y'all down for that? Tina is laughing, I know. Look, y'all know, I'll tell y'all anything on here. I'm not scared. Y'all want to see? I'll go live one day. She turns the light off, though. The first 30 minutes when it's hot, when she heats up, she turns that light off, and I go right to sleep. Especially because it's like having a heating pad on your stomach. So, yeah, so I know, I actually love going live in there. I know y'all probably think I'm crazy, but the spider gel is from Amazon, and I do have that linked. If you look at my bio, there's a favorite things list. And yes, if you're new to follow me, I try to link everything. I've got a Linktree link in there. So any product that I use or talk about is, for the most part, has a link and a discount code there. And then also, I've been using Hey Dolly foils today, y'all. So some of y'all know what I've been doing probably. But I did foil something larger, but it's got to have a little work done to it. Okay, so so it's all there, and then Amazon's favorite things list. So anything else I use, like the spider gel, my sanding blocks, my respirator, my heat press, like pretty much anything else tumbler related, I put on there. And I even have like my personal, like there's a personal thing too. So like if somebody sees earrings or pants that I wear or shoes that I wear or mascara or makeup or whatever, I try to link everything in there too. So I just give it all to y'all. I try to. Okay, so I still haven't heard back from April. Okay, so these are gonna be, I hadn't really planned on putting Galaxy, but no, I'm not putting Galaxy in there. Okay, these are the 4, I do not know what they're called. Cindy has named all these, and since she launched 50 colors last week, I don't know what the name of them. Hey Faith, you can't. I know, y'all probably know. If y'all were on the Facebook group last night, y'all know what it is, because I talked about it. And I actually talked about doing it live tonight, and then I was just like, okay, sometimes projects like that can go good. Like my thermal printer right here, it was perfect. It went so seamlessly smooth. My other project that I'm doing is not going so seamlessly smooth. But it's going to look good in the end, and y'all are going to like it. I can tell y'all that. So you just pulled it up from your YouTube. Okay. It's either linked in the bio, and a lot of times Tina or somebody will put it in there. So, but they're all listed on there. So, but the spider gel, and then, yeah, so there was two different sets I got. One of them was a glitter. One of them had glow in the dark and like a silver and a gold. And then I just ordered a metallic one. I don't know if I've linked it on there or not. So Mondays are now Metallic Monday. Hey, that's pretty good. We'll have Metallic Monday on TikTok. That would be a good little, yes, with our metallic foils and our holographic, we'll call it metallic. Has Cindy released the glue? No, she has not released the glue. I know how many orders she had remaining today that she was trying to get out, and once she gets those orders out, then she's going to put it out there. So it will come in a container that will look more like this, but with a black top like her other did. So, but what I will tell y'all is that if y'all have seen me using this was the, I got to be the trier outer over here. Thank you, Cindy Lulu, for that. And so I have a bunch of these little bottles. So if y'all see me using this is actually the new adhesive, and y'all are going to love it. It's basically if you had her foil adhesive before, it's like this, but it's quick dry, and it's thinner. So it's almost like you take this, you water it down, and you make it dry faster. That's what you got. So y'all are going to love it. But if you see me using it in this, it is the same thing. That just originally it came like this. So thank you, Bethany, for my likes. Mama Dee Dee's in the house. What? When did Mama Dee Dee come in the house? Papa Dee Dee asked me, y'all know I have our ongoing conversations. So he sends me a message at 6:05. No, let's see. I'll tell you. He sends me a message at 6:01. What time is TikTok? And I'm in my mind, I'm thinking, y'all, you know, at this point, I'm thinking like, okay, is he asking me because he wants to be on TikTok? Like he's going to come watch it? Or is he asking me because of some other reason? So lo and behold, I say 7. He said, can I ask a question? And I said, yes, what? He said, how do you add paint to Culture Sculpt? Is it like adding food coloring to cookie dough? Yes, it is. He's like, okay, thanks. So I'm assuming, Mama Dee Dee, that he is not going to be in the house tonight. So there she is. Now she pops in to say hey to everybody. So if y'all are new to me and y'all don't know that this is my mom, then she is Mom Dee Dee, 76, which was the year I was born. So if anybody was wondering, I will be 46 in July. And y'all, I don't think that Mom, I don't think you knew what happened yesterday, because Mom didn't get on the live till late last night. So, Faith says, hey to Mom Dee Dee. Yeah, I know. So if you're in the Facebook group, if you're not in my Facebook group, y'all, my mom is a regular presence on there, and my Papa Dixie Darlings too, who glittered a cup with me live last year, which was loads of fun. And now they're on there making tumblers. So I get asked questions all the time. He's on a conference call. Okay. So I'm going to take this out and put it in a little cup, y'all, because I don't like using it. It's hard to get it out of here with a paintbrush. So, but sometimes he's on here. Sometimes he's on Facebook. Yeah, Mom. So I went to the pool. Jenny Wiley called me yesterday and said she didn't have her kids and asked me if I would come. Like, she just wanted to go sit at the pool for a little bit. I said, yeah, okay. So she said, well, come over here and say hey to me. So I went over there. I took mine, which was formerly your Apple Watch. Because, y'all, I had mine, and I got this new band on it a long time ago. And the band flipped off, and that sucker hit the concrete face first. So I kept it for years, and it worked perfectly. And then finally the face it had just like a little bit of crack in the side. And then all of a sudden the face just popped off. So Mom was like, well, I got a new one. I'll just give you my old one. Well, I took it off because it was hot over there yesterday. And I took it off and set it down with my phone. And then all of a sudden it looked like it was going, like it came like not storming, but it looked like it was going to. And I picked up my towel, and I guess I left it sitting there, and I got over here, and I remembered I went back over there and it was gone. And there was a whole bunch of people out there yesterday. So I thought, you know what, like, I'm just hoping, because I would do the right thing, that somebody would do the right thing and turn it in. But nobody's contacted me. So I did lock it out and post the thing that it's lost, and it says, like, if you turn it on, it'll say, please call me and I put my number on there. So yeah, so Funny I asked when you start talking about, I know, right? So, yeah, nobody brought me my watch back. So, sorry, Mom. So, we talked about it last night. Mary, you're so sweet. She might not agree. She might not think that she raised an awesome child. So, normally you could track it on your phone, but there's no location found, which tells me that somebody turned it off because it was charged. So, we tried that last night live. We tried tracking it on there. So, I know. I'm hoping that somebody would turn it on. So, hey there, Kato Foul Cat Designs. Okay, sorry, sometimes y'all, it's hard for me to see right there. I have to take a minute. Okay, so I got 4 different foils I'm going to add to this. Y'all be glad that your adhesive is not coming in these little things, because this is what I have to do every time. So, yeah, because I tried tracking it, and everything else was showing up, but my phone was not. Well, at first I thought it was showing up in the parking lot, but it wasn't. It was showing, it was not showing up. So, no watch. And it had my favorite band on it, too. It had that silver and gold band. It was just an Amazon one. It wasn't like anything, but I loved that band. But I don't know why they want to keep it, because they can't do anything with it. It's just Cat who needs to allow capital letters. I know, right? I didn't know that they did. I guess they don't. No, I guess they don't. Yeah, because my name's like little like that too. Okay, so I'm going to start. So I'm going to add probably the 2 purples first as the background. Then I'm going to go in with this. What is she called, this one? I don't remember what it's called, but when I pull it out, I'll show you. And then I'm going to layer some of this just a little bit on top of probably the purple so you can see it a little bit better. So that is what my plan is. The glitter that is on the bottom of this is After Dark from PDB, and I was trying to get an answer from April about when the holographic vinyls were going to restock, but she hasn't answered yet. So I think she had something she was doing with her daughter. Like they're finishing, you know, like high schools are getting out around here right now. So what epoxy was you? So this is not as epoxy. This is a foil adhesive, and it is not released yet. It will be soon at Southern Belle Glitter. So it's her new, it's like a quick dry adhesive, and y'all can kind of see like the consistency of it in the cup. It just doesn't want to come out of that little bottle, pretty much. But yeah, so it's just a foil adhesive, but it dries really quick. So some of y'all have probably ordered these and know what the names of these are, but I haven't even been on the website to look, honestly. That pink one, I'm telling y'all, I knew I would like the pink one, but I didn't know I would like it as much as I really do. And then, of course, I'm obsessed with this one. I can't remember what she called it. Like Cindy. I was like, nope, don't want to try that one. No, you don't want to try that one. Yeah, so that's a full adhesive. It'll actually come in a, like when she releases it this week, it's already packaged, and it'll be in a little container like this, but it'll have a black top on it. So, hey there. Y'all know, if y'all have a short name, it's hard for me to see on there. Yeah, so this is probably one of my favorite ones from her. That, and then, yeah, I'm just obsessed with that pink one. I don't know. And I've used this black and gold marble on a couple of things, and I really like it. So it's kind of grabbed my attention as well. Y'all know I can't get away from Hey Dolly. It'll always be my first and last love, I have a feeling. But yeah, that pink plaid, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And actually, I think it was actually Cindy's idea to do that, to be honest with y'all, to do the pink. And then she's like, and then use some white out. And by the way, so just FYI for y'all, let's see, Kat, the rainbows are so great, and your aged copper is my fave. So the aged copper is good. I do like that one too. So what I will tell y'all is, just because it has a tendency to get a little chaotic. Thank you, Mama Madidi. Oh, she just became a top 3 viewer. Cindy and Bethany have been in the run-in tonight, Mom. You're a little late to the party. But I'm glad you're here. I didn't mean it like that. So just because that has a tendency to get a little chaotic when she launched all those colors at one time, and they're just going to start getting added to the website. So you're just going to have to try to stalk the website. If I see something that I know specifically y'all are looking for, she will let you know about the adhesive. But probably the full color restocks are just going to be like as an ongoing thing as she gets them in. Yes, this is actually a foil. So I did a double-sided adhesive sheet full wrap on this. I just cut it, excuse me, just like this on my double-sided adhesive, wrapped it around, and then put the foil on there. So, but you can see this one transfers really good. So this is the foil, and then on the bottom I did a little mix with holographic and leopard, just like I did, and then the whiteout. So if I see the whiteout, y'all, I will let y'all know in the whiteout, because I know a lot of people are looking for the whiteout on this. So just because it is like a great way to make your decals pop, by the way. And so this was actually a custom decal too. I was at the Vinyl Cottage today and asked her about this. I said, I think this is one you did for me custom like a while ago when she first started doing her transparent ones. So she does have this if you guys were to want this listed. It just says not by my strength, but his. So it was something that she did custom for me, but it will get listed on the website. So I know, like, I love this so much more than I really thought I would, honestly, y'all. Once I got it done, I was like, I didn't think I really liked this pink that much, but who knew? But I do. So, y'all know I can't do anything without adding leopard to it. So, that is why I thought, I gotta add a little bit. And this is actually a transparent leopard, if y'all can see that. So, super cool. I know, she had so many, so I know that everybody had to. Did you say, oh yeah, yes, they are all Southern Belle glitter. I know she had 50 that night that launched, so I don't know how many there are total. I mean, I know I have a lot, y'all. But I know that everybody had to, you know, like you just get what you need and then you can get. But yeah, that cup sold before I ever put the decal on it, I think, the other night. So. Pretty sure I watched you decal it, but missed the foil be stuck on the side. Yep. Yeah, the foil. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I've had a little bit of sick here. And I'm trying not to have to use a cough drop. Because somebody made a comment on my lives one time that I reposted on YouTube that it was annoying with candy. I was like, well, it wasn't candy, it was a cough drop. But your cups go so fast. They do, y'all. I mean, y'all don't want to make me cry on here tonight. But I will. Because I do feel, y'all, I don't know why y'all want them before I even do anything to them. It just blows me away. So thank y'all that do claim them. So I do have a couple that I'll be posting in the Facebook group. Because Selena was asking me last night, and let me turn this air down, y'all. Again, it's getting warm in here. Sorry, y'all. That's when I get like I'm gonna have to cough. Did I make the cup? Faith, you're so sweet. I did not. This is a Lisa Stella Designs. Lisa Dempsey is like one of my BFF Tumblr girls, and she made this for me. She does beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. She has done. I have her original. The first one that she ever did was an opal with black leopard spots on it. And then she just made me this one. And then she also did this one for me as well. That is over a vinyl. So I'm too slow, shy in the Facebook group. Well, girl, you guys got to speak up. Don't you be shy. What do you put on to make the foil stick? So I'm using this foil adhesive right here. And I have been using Cindy's from Southern Belle Glitter. She has a foil adhesive that was out, but it's been back ordered for a while. This is what I did use. She has a new one that's coming out this week. So it'll be quick dry versus this one. That's the main difference I noticed, that it dries quicker. And it'll come in a container like this. But it can't, the sampler sizes I got to try out were like this. So I just put it in a cup because it's easier to deal with. So yes, Lisa makes beautiful, beautiful rhinestone tumblers. You can, on her Instagram is where I like kind of stalk her page usually, and she's got a ton of them on there. And you'll see like she does crazy beautiful work with rhinestones. She told me the other day, she said, don't not rhinestone because of me. I said, girl, I'm not rhinestone because of you. I'm not rhinestone because I don't want to be rhinestone. So, okay, so if y'all have not seen me do this, my plan is to kind of do a burst. I was torn between to do a burst all the way around or to do a burst like I did here. So, they've got the patience of Joe. I know, right? This one is a 20-ounce skinny straight. That's I think she does most of hers like this. Now, she also does the rhinestones on most people's, but I don't need anything like super fancy. But yeah, Lisa Dempsey, she's my girl. She's on here too. She's on TikTok too. So, but yeah, she's one of my besties. So we trade out things. But and then when I need questions, she's the one that does it. So this is actually a holographic vinyl from the Vinyl Cottage that I started rhinestoning. So that's about the extent of my rhinestoning. I've done several of them, but some of them, but they're not my favorite. What's up, Julie Rose? So I almost messaged you, Julie, to tell you I was going to be on here, but then I was like, you had stuff going on, so I didn't want to bother you. Sharna, you bought a cup from Lisa, and they're amazing. Yes. So what I'll say about Lisa, too, is that Lisa does not take any freaking shortcuts. She is a stickler to do things and do everything she does is exactly the way it should be done to make sure that she's not losing stones. She's not, I mean, like, her cups, like, even her epoxy cups, y'all, I'm telling you, she's way more of a stickler than I am even about stuff. No, girl, it's fine. You're fine. Hey, Kimmy. You're totally fine. And Tina's been on here and she's answered questions. And now, you know, like, if Tina does it, somebody's on here. And so you tried the white. Could you not get it to stick at all? And what were you using to try to get it to stick? I'm just curious. Ellie, you rhinestone tumblers. I don't have to pay, like, I like productivity fast. And it's too slow for me. Hey, Donna. Okay, so I'm thinking, because I actually have this Fearless decal. And Steph, if you want this, if you're still on here, like, I was gonna do a burst and put this in the center, is what I would thought. I'll do the holographic decal over the holographic vinyl, but with all these in the background kind of thing. So you've done one, but you don't know how to do the names and all that. So they lay vinyl down and then they start with that and then just fill in the rest of it. I've tried to get Lisa to start a YouTube channel because she's really good. What do you call the foil tumbler foil? The pink one? If somebody knows, will y'all answer, because I do not know what any of those foils are called right now. You are new to epoxy. Well, we will help you any way that I can with the epoxy. It was deco adhesive and it was grainy looking, not smooth. I know, she totally should start one. I've tried to get her to. Pink is Veruca or magenta. Lolly is the rainbow color. Purple is Naomi. Leopard. Oh, these. Was that what you're wondering? I thought they were just asking about the pink one. I'm sorry. Did you use the heat? So I didn't use the heat, but I'm also using the pink foil is as if. Okay. I did not, but on the white, but I'm using the quick dry foil adhesive, but even if I use the deco, the white seems to transfer really good. So my next question is, what did you have a layer of epoxy on it? The only reason I ask that is because I've like run into issues that the adhesive does not stick to certain. If there are other things on the cup, then some of the adhesives will have an interaction with the adhesive that's already on the cup from like a vinyl or something like that, and it won't stick unless there's a layer of epoxy in between. So that's why I asked. Okay, so I'm gonna do. First of all, I'm just gonna start right here. So I'm gonna kind of just start with the burst, and I just like literally just put my paintbrush down in here, and so this is just a full adhesive. It's from Southern Belle Glitter. If y'all just hop it on, because I see some people asking. And I'm just gonna start working my way out. So this is kind of how I do here. I may end up doing like a burst all the way around, but I'm gonna do, yes, epoxy first. Huh. Maybe it is the, I mean, I haven't used the deco foil with the white, but I've had really good luck with that white. So, like, it doesn't seem like it's one of the harder ones. Like, I have a hard time with some of them. So, and I'll say that if anybody that hasn't used a lot of foils, and I know that y'all watch me use foils all the time, a lot of it is trial and error, y'all. So some of them, I don't get to work very well either. I can tell you that if I can lay down a piece of double-sided adhesive, that double-sided adhesive tape, anywhere I can do it to get a foil on a cup, that's what I'm doing, because that is the best way to get a full transfer. Another good foiling glue is Aleene's foiling glue until Southern Belle. Okay, so also everybody has really good luck with Wicked Shimmer has a Wicked Stick It. But I can tell you that Southern Belle Glitters is coming in, like it's already there, and as soon as she gets all her orders out, and I would assume that'd be tomorrow, that it's gonna get listed online. So within the next 2 days, y'all. And sorry y'all, I'm jumping on here, I got a sore throat because I've been sick. And these right here, I do not want them to be like, I don't want them to be like solid, so I'm gonna crinkle them up before I put them on here. So you can kind of see what that does. Like, I don't want it to be like a sheet. I want it to be more like this. So this is the new adhesive that's coming out. I mainly just hit my heat gun on it because if you see any little areas like this right here where it's white, that's where the foil is not gonna stick, because it doesn't like that. And so what happens is the foil will go on there, it'll stick everywhere but there. You'll pull it off, you'll wish that it would stuck there, you'll stick it back down there, and then it starts creating this mess, if that makes sense. Yes, you can use the Notify Me feature to see when it restocks. Yeah. So she does have that feature on there. She started on furniture, so sometimes you gotta bring out the big dogs. Well, and that spray, I have a spray adhesive. That stencil spray that I have, it works good too. Y'all got me over here talking and I'm not applying enough. So you can see that kind of just started my base right there. You've never done foiling. Well, you need to get you some foils, girl. And because it is a lot of fun. And so then, I don't know if y'all can see, like, I just kind of start working my way out from there. Like, I usually start in the center and then I try to pull my paintbrush like out like that, if that makes sense. So it doesn't end up with like a blunt line on the outside. So it does look like it's just kind of pulled out, if that makes sense. Like it's more like, I don't know, I want the ends to be like more pointy, if that makes sense, versus like a blunt end. I don't like that look. So you can see like these little areas right here are what you don't want. So I can either go back in with my brush and like smooth it out, but that's where the foils are not gonna stick typically, because it's not gonna dry right. It's not gonna dry as fast as the rest of it does. So I try to get rid of those little, as much as I can. Yes. Is this a epoxy cup? No, this is epoxy. So this is a holographic vinyl. I did a layer of epoxy over the vinyl, and then I went and added glitter, and then it's got probably 2 coats of epoxy over the glitter. And so now you can kind of see what I'm trying to do here. So see how I'm like kind of bringing, I got the first color, now we're adding the second color in. And then you can see like when it comes off, y'all, you can see like how it's coming off of the sheet here. So, you may miss this, but can you foil on the vinyl? No, you cannot, okay? Well, okay, so I'm not gonna say I have tried it multiple times without a layer of epoxy. It will not, I have never gotten it to work with any adhesive. You can get it to work, I mean, like you can get a little bit of a transfer, but as far as like, if you're looking for it to look like this, if you're looking for something solid or consistent, you're not going to get it over directly on vinyl. There is something, because when I was teaching a class at CultureCon, for those of you who were there and know that this happened, and I was trying to fit a lot into a little time frame. I wanted to show everybody how to vinyl wrap a cup, because I get asked that a lot, and then also that I wanted, you know, like everybody wants to know about foils right now. So I was trying to do both, and I knew better, but I wanted to bring as much value as I could. And so we tried multiple different ways to do it, and it does not work. And so Cindy from Southern Belle Glitter, who are new on here and don't know her, she and I have talked about it, and I think probably one of the main reasons, there's got to be something with the adhesive in the vinyl that is reacting with the like it's off gassing from the vinyl. And when you put this on there, it's like it will not stick. I don't know why or what goes on, but it will not. I mean, like, yeah, it'll do a little bit, but it's not going to give you anything consistent. It's not going to do good. I've tried, y'all. And then we also tried with UV resin. So I thought, well, maybe we'd try with UV resin. It can work, but I still couldn't get it to work. It would be like, but you'd have to be the perfect consistency, a super thin amount, dried right at the right way, and then I still was struggling with it. So somebody was talking about the double-sided adhesive, yeah, which is the greatest ever, y'all, right? I mean, if you can use double-sided adhesive tape to get foils on your whatever you're doing, use it, because I've never used it on anything that it didn't like, just especially these last ones that she just came out with. So like this is where we're at now. So as you can see, I'm just kind of trying to create like a layer a little bit, if that makes sense. Like layer it out, and then I'm gonna go in with this one, and then I probably will go back in with the other color. You can add a light coat of Crystalite glitter glue, let that dry, then add the foil, then adhesive. Now you have to buy, of course you have to buy a foil. Look, you can't be following me around and not buying foils. I like make y'all. On the vinyl. Well, yeah, I guess you probably could do that. I have used from one company, they sent me some glitter glue and I didn't have luck with it. But that was just the one. So y'all can kind of see, like, this is what I did with this in the background. So I did like a holographic, I did more of the plaid, I did the white. I've kind of like layered them on there, you know, like stacked them on there. So all my foil comes from Southern Belle Glitter. And I'm sure that somebody has the link handy. It's just southernbelleglitter.com, and then you can use Kelly10 for 10% off. And just because I'm anticipating this center area right here that I'm going to put the metallic, so I don't really have to cover the center too much, if that makes sense, because it's going to be covered, you know, like I just want this to kind of look like it's coming out from behind it. And sorry, y'all, I try to do this where y'all can see it, and then it's hard to do backwards. So you can layer foil on foil. Yes, you can layer foil on foil. I mean, you can never have enough foil, y'all. Don't y'all? I mean, that's my theory. You can never have too much. You can never add enough. You can add it to anything. Yeah, I definitely want to use the disco, and I want to layer some micas in it. Because after I got this cup, after I took it off the turner this morning, I was like, this would have been pretty over disco or something. For not discount code, wait a minute, oh, I must have missed something. Sorry. I guess y'all are. You had no idea. Well, I'm glad you have. I thought I was addicted to. Oops, I thought I was in the Addicted to Foils Club. Well, I am on the. Of course, if y'all probably seen a little bit of my collection of foils. I don't have every color that she has, but I'm getting pretty close. She didn't send me, like, I got one of the daisies, but not all the other daisies, because she's like, you won't. I was like, no, I'm not a daisy kind of person. But how much epoxy for a 30-ounce skinny cup? Like this one right here. So I usually use between 15 and 20 milliliters for a 20-ounce. So I would say for me, I'm probably going to use 25. But so I'd probably do more coats, less epoxy, if that makes sense. So they say like 1 milliliter per ounce, I think is what some people say. But I probably use less than that, because I know I do like 15 for a 20-ounce usually, and then 25 for a 30 probably. Because I would rather do, I don't know. I'd rather do more coats and less each coat, because then if you have for me, I'm less likely to have a problem with my epoxy if I use a thinner coat. So I've just kind of learned that for myself. And somebody asked me earlier what I use. So I use Counterculture's medium viscosity 90% of the time, and then I also use their fast set. Occasionally I'll use their regular artist resin that's a little bit thicker if I have like a chunky glitter, or say like I'm doing a cup like this that the handle has got glitter on it and I know I need something a little bit thicker. So sometimes I'll use like their regular artist resin, and especially if I've got like like funny shaped glitter that I'm trying to get something over, I'm going to use Counterculture's. First of all, I'm going to use their quick coat and over any kind of chunky glitter, and then I'm going to go in and use their regular. So either their regular or their medium viscosity. But I say 90% of the time I use the medium viscosity. So less problems with thinner coats. Yeah, I mean, like, you don't tend to get lumps in your epoxy at the top or the bottom, and then if there is something off, you've got like way thinner of a coat to sand it down than you would if you're trying to, if you've got a thick coat on there. So that's just kind of how I do. I prefer thinner coats, and I would just rather have to do another coat, like an extra coat. But I do a lot of coats of epoxy, y'all. I'll tell y'all the truth. Because say like in this cup right here, I'm trying to add depth to this. Like, I don't want you to think that glitter is sitting right on top of that vinyl, right? Like, I want you to look at that, and I want you to see, like, I want it almost to look 3D to you. So the only way you're going to do that is multiple coats of epoxy in there. Like, if you held this cup in person, you would see what I'm talking about. Like, it is 3D, because there's probably, like, I did put the vinyl down, I would have put a layer of quick coat down, and then I probably would have done 2 coats of epoxy, then I would have put the glitter on it, and then there's 2 more coats. So I use a lot of epoxy. But that's just my preference, just because of usually what I'm trying to, like, I like the depth of stuff on mine, y'all. So, ooh. Look how pretty this one is, y'all. Ooh, looky there. I love this one. That is like super pretty. And you can see, like, just because I know that decal's going in the center, I didn't even really put any in the, like, I wanted it to come out of that, but I wasn't really. So you can kind of see. And so that's just using this new adhesive, y'all. And you can see, like, it does really well. And I didn't even, like, a lot of times I'll use this burnishing stick, y'all, that comes with the rub-on transfers from Southern Belle Glitter. But, well, I know, first of all, I know this color right here is not one of them that I'm going to have to use it with. And if there's areas that I want it to, like, I don't feel like it didn't come off, I just kind of take this stick and it'll kind of rub off anything excess. So, yeah, I'm obsessed with this one. So if y'all see me do some of the shirts, and I don't have it right here, but Cindy actually made me a shirt that is a sweatshirt that has Southern Belle glitter on it, like her logo or whatever, and we did these. I've used these foils on several different shirts. Is that the adhesive we will get if we ordered on the last drop? I think that's what she's gonna have. It's in right now, and she's gonna release it this week on the website. So, well, thank you, Creek House Creations. I try to make everything different. I mean, I try, y'all. I don't like, you know, like I try to think outside the box. Sometimes it gets me in trouble and gets me a lot of flack. Thank you, Mama DD, for the roses. And Miss Bethany. Sorry, y'all. I was missing those. Can you do this method with Tack-It? Okay, Cute Cupco. So I used to tell everybody you can use it and it'll work. And then Julie Rose, who's probably on here, was at my house one day. She was over here crafting with me. And I guess she had been using Tack-It. And I had kind of always just tiptoed around it. You know, like that's not what I use. But I had tried it a couple of times and I could not get Tack-It to... It doesn't do what I want it to do. Like if I'm trying to apply foils to a cup and I want it to look like this, I can't get Tack-It to work like this. There are people that use it and you can get the foil will stick to the cup, but you don't ever know. And then what I was saying is like when you put this down on the cup and say there's an area where their foil or where the adhesive isn't really dry, I could never get Tack-It to dry right. So what happens is you stick it on the cup, you pull it up, and it didn't do what you want it to. So the natural reaction is, let me put it back on the cup. So you put it back on the cup again, and you may take, you know, like I have this burnishing stick, but some people will take what they use for put their transfer tape on. They'll do like this. It still didn't do it, so you're gonna put it back on there. What happens is you get this gooky, nasty mess, and Tack-It gets super sticky, and every time you put it back on the cup, it starts pulling whatever was on there off, and it just creates a mess. So Julie said, quit being nice about it and telling everybody that it will work a little bit, because she's like, it sucks compared to you. I was like, okay. So I have tried Tack-It multiple times with multiple different foils because I know usually everybody has Tack-It. I have it right back here, y'all. I have Tack-It on my shelf. I cannot get it to work. I'm just being honest. So I would say that yes, it's a pain. It is a pain and it's sticky and it just creates like a nasty mess. And if y'all know me, I do not like my hands to get sticky or be dirty. And I know y'all never see me wear gloves, but I don't like my hands to get stuff on them. I'm kind of funny about that. I mean, honestly, I don't like a mess at all. I'm kind of one of those people. You order Wicked Stick It, yes. And so Cindy and Susanna, like they both do a bunch of foils, and they've been using the Wicked Stick It. I just had Southern Belle adhesive, but I had gotten so much of it when she had it that I still had some. So I use Southern Belle Glitters adhesive, and I'm now on this cup, I'm using a new one that she's releasing this week. I have it to try it. I had gotten it in to try it just because I do so many foils. Cindy takes care of me, and you used Tack-It yesterday, but it's not as vibrant, so I can't. Yeah, so I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hate to say that it doesn't work, but you're not gonna. Julie said, she's like, you need to tell people that they're not gonna get the results you're getting from using Tack-It. So that's what she said. I need to tell people. So yeah, I mean, you may get some of the transfer, but it's not gonna transfer like this. It's just not with Tack-It. Danielle, Tack-It doesn't work. I know. So I just didn't want to be, you know. Yeah, so the foil adhesive is there. I know that she was going through all of it yesterday because I was on the phone with her when she was doing it. And when she was going through it all, and as soon as she gets all of her orders shipped out, then she's listing it on the website. I would say it will be within the next 2 days. So the next 48 hours, the new foil adhesive will be available at Southern Belle Glitter. And if it's not, y'all can come fuzz at me because she's probably listening right now, even though she's not talking. It works if you don't have anything else, but there's better options out there. Yes, and I would even say that over Tack-It is that I do have, why can I not find this? Oh. So over Tack-It at Hobby Lobby, okay, so when I first got foils, Cindy contacted me about sending me some foils, and I had never used a foil in my life, okay? Where did it came in this. So Cindy had we've been testing out a lot of different adhesives. She and I both have. have been testing out a ton of different adhesives so we could find an alternative for everybody. And when we tested this out, they sent samples, and this is what they came in. So it actually came in this. It will not, when she releases it, y'all, it will not come like this, though. It will be like this with a black top. It'll be a container like this, which is way better. Because you can see I have to dump it out of here into this for my paintbrush because I don't like using the little thing. But I'm sure you could probably get it on Amazon. But, okay, so I was going to say, if you don't have anything else, this was the first spray I had, and the spray adhesive, and it's Stencil Ease, and it actually is repositional stencil spray. It's from Hobby Lobby. This is my second container of this. So, y'all don't sleep on this, because if you are trying to get, we could do it this way. You wouldn't get exactly the same results, but you still could wrinkle up the foil and kind of get the same results with this. And you don't have brush strokes. So when you're using spray, if you want something that doesn't have brush strokes on it and you want a pretty consistent coverage, the spray adhesive works too, y'all. So, like, that's my second container of it since I started, you know, like doing foils. Like, I used a pretty good bit of it. But it will, Cindy's will come like this. This was the previous one that she had. The new one just dries faster. So, okay, so I'm going to add a little bit more of that one because I want it to go up a little bit more right here. I know y'all probably are looking at me like I'm crazy, but you found that out today. You need some of Cindy's adhesive, like yesterday. I know. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. She's going as fast as she can. Poor little thing. She's got people over there being mean to her because she's sick and she's not getting stuff out fast enough to them. And she works hard, just as hard as anybody I know. If y'all have not had much dealings with her, she really does. And I don't know many people that work as many hours that I do. And she does. She goes to bed a little bit earlier than I do, but we both are still up in the middle of the night. I really like this, y'all. I mean, I hate to say that this is my new favorite over Hey Dolly, but I sure do like this one. While it's like halfway quiet and it's not going crazy, I always try to like see what's going on the screen because I feel like I missed so much of it, y'all. Yes, she does. She's like me. Like, we work Saturdays, Sundays. We'll talk on the phone. Usually that's my first call in the morning between, I don't know, my alarm clock goes off at 6:30. I usually have talked to her by 7:30. And then I usually talk to her at 11 o'clock at night. Cindy, you can always take your time on my orders. I'm very patient. Mary, you are. Well, look, and that's what I think she would probably agree with this, is that, and not that anybody here on TikTok is different, but like anybody that's in my Facebook group, y'all are the best. Y'all just know that. So I know usually she does, unless there's something that's like some crazy, you know, like, yes, she goes on vacation from time to time. And, you know, has like a daughter and a family, and, you know, I'm the one that doesn't have any life. I'm the one that is always here because I do nothing hardly. But like, she does have stuff to do. I mean, I really would hate to say this is my new favorite, but I'm not sure that I'm not going to, because I do freaking love this one. How about this one with the opal flakes over it, y'all? So, like the opal flakes that we did last night that are like mixed in right here, that over this, oh yeah, y'all know. Sometimes it just comes to me right here, and tonight that's what just happened. So, guess what you're gonna see? So y'all can see this, when I rub this burnishing stick over it, it just kind of like, anywhere that it's like, so that's another thing that we've talked about a lot, about people's epoxy repelling from the foils. And I think sometimes, like, I'm guilty of doing it like this too. So when I take a lot of times, hold on, I'm going to show y'all this. Well, I probably just covered it up with foils, but So a lot of times if you, like if I take my brush and I kind of wipe it out to the side like that, it doesn't, you know, like there's parts of it that like have dried already and the adhesive is not going to stick to, where it was like, it was barely a little bit of coverage. And so, I think sometimes that's where the tendency, I think where the adhesive is like the foils are not going to stick to it, but there's still adhesive right there. For some reason, I think that's what's actually repelling the epoxy. I don't think that it's actually like the foils repelling the epoxy, because we've talked about it and played around with it a good bit. And so I honestly think that that's what's doing it. So like on this one, I will go in with a layer of quick coat, because I can see, it's gonna be really hard for y'all to see, but I can see where there's like little areas that see like right on the ends, kind of right there of a lot of those, where it was just like there just wasn't a lot of foils and it just kind of dried a little bit. So I'll go over a layer of quick coat this just to make sure, because I wasn't doing that, but there were areas, and the main place I noticed it was around the bottom. And so I think that's probably where I had a tendency to, and these are Lolly, y'all, right? Isn't that the name of these, Tina? Isn't that what we said? This is Lolly from Southern Belter. So you can see it comes off really good for what I was like wanting it to do, obviously, for this. And then I'm gonna try to add a little bit of these around it too, these little transparent leopard spots. Bethany, yeah, don't you think? I think that's what's causing it. I don't think it's the foils, because people were thinking that it was the foils were doing it, but I don't think it's the foils. I think it was the adhesive, because especially like on the bottom would be where a tendency where it would be like exposed, where there would still be some of the. It would have a tendency to still have some of the foils exposed. I mean, the adhesive exposed, and I think that's what was causing it. So on these, like this, where I do that, and I can see those areas, I will not tell a lie. I've started going back in with Counterculture's quick coat and adding them over there to seal it. You can't wait to get your order and play with those leopard spots. I know. So y'all can see now. This is like, I've just kind of gone out from where I was. Isn't that freaking cool, y'all? Steph, if you're on here, I hope you love it. That color with this holographic vinyl, y'all. Look at that. Steph better be glad she claimed this cup already, because I'm not sure I'd be like so apt to give it up. So I know I'm just gonna add. I mean, I really hate to go in here and mess with it too much, but like barely add any of these just to kind of see what I think. And I think I want to add it kind of to the out. Like, I don't really want it to go over the rainbow color. I want it to go like I'm gonna kind of like add it from like out here instead of covering up the, after the foil display. No, so, okay, so that's what I said. I don't do, you could, but I'll go in and add a layer of Counterculture's quick coat. So this is what I use. So I use this. So if you've not thought, well, I don't do, God, there's so many foils now versus so much vinyl, but so I was having issues, or I realized that there were issues with full vinyl wraps and layering epoxy right over that when I would start stripping cups. I didn't like, so I can tell a lot about how everything's adhering to each other in a cup when you strip it down. And I didn't like the way that the epoxy would basically just peel off in a sheet after I had done a full vinyl wrap, even though I leave my bottoms exposed and did a layer of epoxy. There was something that was not sealing about it. So every time I do a full vinyl wrap on a cup, I use a layer of quick coat. Anytime I don't have anything right here, a chunky glitter, I use a layer of quick coat. It cuts down on the number of coats of epoxy. So like if you're using a really thick, chunky glitter, if you use this, it's at least going to cut down on one layer of epoxy before it's smooth. So best stuff ever to go over vinyl, except etc. to help the things lifting. Yes. So like if you're doing a split cup and you're trying to get the glitter to stay, if you're doing half and half, this is what you want. And I've tried. I used. Gosh, I got the spray sitting in there. Polyacrylic. So you can use polyacrylic. It's not an epoxy. It is a urethane sealer. So it's like where you see people using polyacrylic to seal glitter so it won't move and that kind of stuff. This is a sealer like that. So it's not an epoxy, but it's really good to seal in chunky glitter. And if you're doing, like, say you're doing, I mean, I just don't have one right here. Like if you're doing a split cup and say you got vinyl on one side and you want glitter on the other, this is what you're going to use to. The only exception to this is if you have multiple colors of glitter, right? Then you're going to want to use a spray. So, but if you're using, like, say you've got a split cup and you've got one color of glitter on the side, you've got vinyl on the other, or, you know, the V splits a lot of people do, for no movement on the glitter, this is what you want to add in. And it takes about 30 minutes to dry. And you just, I mean, it's like, I've had this bottle, y'all, forever. Like, it lasts forever. It takes just a little bit of this. But yes, I put this over every coat, every full vinyl wrap I do before I do a layer of epoxy. And so then now, where I'm saying is where I can still see there's like adhesive in certain areas that maybe the foils didn't stick. Then I'm going to go in and do a layer of this and before I do my next layer of epoxy. And then also I will say on these cups right here, for whatever reason, so this is a double-sided adhesive sheet to about right here. And then I put foils on the bottom. I have started going in, and I don't know, y'all, it's very hard. I've had a hard time getting the bottoms of these smooth where I add the foils. I don't know, it's been an issue with me since I started doing these burst tumblers with the double-sided adhesive sheets. So what I've been doing is going in with a little bit of this. I mean, and when I say a little bit, y'all, just a little bit on my glove, and I just run it around the bottom. And for whatever reason, it seems that I've had a much better time. It's almost like I can't get the the epoxy to adhere right around that edge. So, and you'll see it like, I'm trying to think, like I don't, like this one right here, like where I do my full vinyl wraps. See how this comes right in here? Sometimes the epoxy doesn't want to, like, for whatever reason, I have a hard time getting it to stay like right on the edge. So where do you get quick cut? So it's from Counterculture. I'm sorry. So it's a Counterculture product as well. Right here, Counterculture, same where I use my epoxy. And like I said, I know it's not as cheap as polyacrylic, but it goes so far. I swear to y'all, I've had this bottle like a bottle will last you forever. It takes very little, and you can get a little small. They come in little small trial bottles too. But so I just take a little bit of my glove and I just kind of run it right around that edge right there, where that double-sided adhesive sheet and your open bottom are going to meet. And it seems like it's going much, much smoother. It's like the epoxy will adhere. It will actually stay there. So I know that sounds crazy, but it does work. So thank you, Tina. Yes, there's a discount code Dixie for 10% off. So Trisha says totally worth the money. Yes, I'm telling you, like I swear by this thing. Tina, you were having a problem. Yeah, it was like every freaking one of them. And I know, like, there are cups here that I have had almost ready for y'all that y'all have claimed. And I could not, and I was like, I'm not sending these cups out like this. And so, because the double-sided adhesive sheet, so this one, also on this one too, I cut it shorter. Because I was like, I am so sick of fighting these double-sided adhesive sheets. And I can't get them. So, okay, hold on. I'll show you this one right here. So this one right here actually has double-sided, I did a strip of double-sided adhesive right here, the double-sided adhesive sheet. And then I went back in with my brush adhesive on the side because I didn't want it to be a square. I wanted it to look like it was kind of coming off. So I went back with my adhesive right on the corner of it. If y'all could, like, can y'all see that right there? That's like a perfect little angle with the light shining on it. Where that double-sided adhesive sheet stops right about here on the corner, I can freaking sand that down. And for some reason, the epoxy does not want to stick there. I have fought it and fought it. I fought it on every one of these freaking cups I've done, y'all. I've been so mad. So finally, today, I've started to, not today, this week. And that's finally why I've been able to get all these cups done, y'all. I've had like 16 cups that I finally have finished because of this, because I've been fighting this stupid thing and it was making me mad. So literally, I'm taking a little bit of quick coat, put it on my glove, and running it right. I don't put it all over the cup. I literally just put it right around that edge, y'all. And it is saving my booty with these cups. So I don't know why that makes a difference, but it's like I don't know, y'all. So y'all are right, because I was like, I cannot be the only person this is happening to. But it was like, literally, it was repelling it. And I'm like, why will the epoxy, like, I've never had a cup. I mean, y'all, if y'all can see, like, this is a freaking chunky glitter right here. I got no problem with epoxy staying around the rim of my cup. those double, I don't know. I was like getting really mad, and then I was like, I'm just gonna quit doing these because I do not want to send these cups out like this. So that's what I need the bottom too. For the bottom, yes. So this, I've been rubbing it around through there, and now all of a sudden, well, you can see I did it to this one, and you can see like now this one's like it's sticking. It's like a totally different ball game now. It's like you can't feel it around there at all, and the epoxy's staying around it. So I was like, I don't know what that's doing, but it's working. So I'll put a little TikTok out there. What spray do you use? So if I'm using a spray, well, it depends on what I'm doing. Are you talking about like a sealer spray? If I'm trying to like say I've glittered this cup and I want to spray it before I epoxy it so the glitter doesn't move. Is that what you're asking? So I do I do it after the epoxy. So I do 1 coat of epoxy, like this right here. So like this has 1 coat of epoxy on it. Whatever I'm going to do to the cup, I'm going to do. When I go to put this cup back on the turner, I'm going to take it and I'm going to run it right around the bottom edge. And then I'm going to let it dry it's going to take about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to go do my next layer of epoxy. So I let it get 1 layer of epoxy on there first. I don't put it directly. Well, you could put it directly on the foils. And then look, y'all, look, some of those cups I was getting really mad at, and it was just not smooth because the epoxy had not adhered to like a single layer of it. It's just that one little edge right there. It's making me mad. So I put it on there like 2 different times. Like if I put it on there and it still doesn't seem like it's, like I need it to be a little bit thicker, I put another layer of quick coat before I do the next layer of epoxy. So I feel like don't be afraid, because it's not going to raise it up, right? Because it's not thick. It's really thin. So don't be afraid to, like, every time you go to put a layer of epoxy on, put a little bit of this around the rim right here, because I'm telling y'all, if y'all have not done these double-sided adhesive sheets, y'all are going to fight them just like I did, because it was a big old pain. If anybody's not, then y'all let me know how you did it, because I haven't figured it out yet, and I've tried everything I can know to. So, but if you're asking about a spray, is this what you were asking? Like, if so, this cup's glittered, and I don't want any movement on it. The name of this is Quick Coat from Counterculture, and it is a urethane sealer. It is not a epoxy, because there was another product that was out there that was like very similar name. There is a product. So this is not an epoxy. This is just a sealer. Yes. Okay. So that's what you're asking me. So for this, I use. I was fixing to just grab it and show you. This is what I was thinking I would do, but I didn't see. Oh yeah. So I'm a believer because I have tried a lot of different products. I've tried Rust-Oleum's 2X, Clear Gloss. I got lots of different products in there. This is what I use. I use the Mod Podge Gloss Clear Acrylic Sealer. You can do 2 coats of this, and I have no problem with movement. If I'm going to use a spray. Because obviously, like this, I'm not going to use Quick Coat, because if I use Quick Coat, then it's going to move the glitters. I want it to stay just like it is. So, but yes, you can. Like if you're doing one color. But it comes to, like, mine comes to mind, like if you're doing, like, the neon rainbow leopard that I do. So it has the black around it, like you don't want any movement on that. So you're not going to use Quick Coat because you're going to rub it just like you would epoxy, so it's still going to do it. So for those neon rainbow leopard ones, y'all, I really fought that because it's black on top of different colors, right? That's the hardest thing you can do. This one, right, this Mod Podge Gloss Clear Acrylic Sealer, that's what works for me. So this is Craft Haven. Craft Haven just came out with a new style, y'all. It was in the mystery box, and she just did them last week. One level is being a pain. What are the glitter colors on this? Okay, sorry, y'all. Okay, so yeah, this is Craft Haven. So this is the 30-ounce Chatonga, is what it's called. And it's a new, it's actually a branded tumbler. It's called Icy Steel, that they are the exclusive distributor for at Craft Haven. I love it. Look, it fits in any cup holder. So where's the other one I just had in my hand? The neon one. So this is the 30-ounce mug. You can get the 30 ounce without the handle, and then this is the 20 ounce, but they fit in all cup holders. So I did this, I guess I was on Facebook one night when I did the unboxing of it. So I'm not a big fan of the Modern Curve or the Yeti style or whatever y'all want to call them. I don't know. These I love because look at the surface area that you can work with, right? So like on those other ones, it's like the break will be way up here, and then you got like 3 inches to work with maybe at the top for your decal or whatever. This one is because, like, look, like you basically, the break is like way down here and you have all this area to do like your decals, whatever you want to do. And I just feel like it's so much, like, the flow of it is like so much smoother of like the curve. Like it just is like, this is just perfect. So, and then I posted in the Facebook group, Amy that owns Craft Haven, she did a test because people, the first night I showed this, they were asking about, does it tip over? So she put water in it and she tried knocking it over. She did a whole test of stuff and she could not get it to fall over. And it's not tippy because I do not like tippy cups, y'all. Hey there, Miss Blue Create Molds. You know what? I was thinking about you today, dang it, girl, because I had some of your molds and I've been pouring a little extra epoxy in it. And I was like, I need to go get some molds from her. So how did you do the color line? Okay, and I will tell y'all what glitter colors these are in just a second, y'all. Sorry, I know I was missing a bunch of stuff. You don't like the modern curve, but yes. So yes, because that's what I love about it. So you can just see like the transition's very smooth here, you know, and then you have all this room to work with, right? Same thing here. This is spider gel. So when you're asking me about how did I get these lines on here, it's a product called Spider Gel. That they actually, it's a UV nail resin that I went and got my nails done one day, and the girl did my nails and she broke it out and I was like, what is that? And I need some of it and I'm gonna try to put it on a tumbler. So you put it on here and you cure it with the light. I have a YouTube tutorial on it, and then I think I did this on a TikTok or something somewhere. I showed it, like I just kind of quickly did it. But this glows in the dark. These colors glow in the dark. So I've just got them on a black base. Oh, and y'all asked me about that feather bear bling. Okay, real quick, and we'll get back to that tumbler, but let me show y'all what colors these are. Yes, this is the glow in the dark kind right here. This one is. So these were the ones that came in one of my sets, and so I was like, oh, let me try those on a black base, and they do. So if you see the TikTok, you'll see I have my black light out, or my blue light out, and it'll show you that it glows in the dark. Okay, so these colors are all Peachy Olive Glitter, and it is Scuttle is one of them. Okay, so this is actually spray painted brown and turquoise. I don't remember exactly. I'm sure it's probably Rust-Oleum. But this is Scuttle from Peachy Olive Glitter. This is one of my favorite colors. It's like totally underrated. And the Cut, which is like a multicolor kind of turquoise. It's kind of got a blue and a tealy turquoise in there together. And then St. Lucia, that is a square cut that is really pretty from Peachy. It's a square cut. Spider gels, yes, I've done several of spider gels, and I've got, yeah. So the other one, I don't even know if y'all even seen it finished. The one with the palm leaves on it. So I'll post it. Okay, and then Labyrinth is the brown I used. So you can see it's that color shift brown to a green. And all those are peachy. So you can see like the ox is like, you can see that square cut really good. It's the bigger one. The brown is the Labyrinth. And then the Scuttle, I kind of used to mix it in together. And then I went over the ox here with, the St. Lucia with the Cut. I had a different color that I was thinking about. But I just kind of filled it in, just because that's a chunkier one, I filled it in with the Cut. So you can kind of see where it kind of goes around. And then you got your chunky there for the St. Lucia. Yeah, St. Lucia is really, really pretty. So you can see it's like a mixed cut, but it's got the square cut in it too. So a little bit, you love how open and honest. Look, I'll tell y'all anything. Sometimes y'all are probably like, stop it, Kelly. Too much. I mean, look, the day I went live in my Facebook group and I was getting lip filler put in my lips, I was like, okay, this is at an all-time, like, it's all, there's only certain things that I kind of keep to myself, but pretty much, you know, like personal things. But other than that, I'll pretty much tell y'all anything. Did I do the chunky first? Yes. So I always lay the chunky first and lightest, and then I go back and fill in with my thinner ones. And then if y'all have ever watched me glitter a cup, or if you haven't, you can, I'm sure you can go back and watch. Like, I got TikToks back from probably 2 years ago. I'm a very slow glitterer. So I do a very little bit at a time, and then I go back in, just because if you're looking to like ombre something really good together, you're gonna have to do a lot of coats. Otherwise, it's gonna be like very distinct lines. And I love the glitter. I love the ombre glitter. I'm trying to think. I don't have it. Well, I have the rainbow one over here, sitting over here. I was gonna put Banff vinyl on it, and I didn't. But like, I'm all about the spray paint. The spray paint is a deal breaker. That you got to ombre it in together first. That if you can't ombre your spray paint, that's what I practice on. Like, I love trying to do that because I feel like it makes your job as glittering so much easier when you do that. But yeah, and then I just do a little bit and then I go back in. So I'm a slow freaking glitterer, y'all. Like, if y'all are watching me glitter, y'all be ready to pull your hair out because I do so many coats at a time. So, what's up, Miss Beach Girls Glitter? Okay, which one of y'all is it on here? Is this Rebecca? Or Alicia? Or, I never know who's on here with y'all. I need to do some stuff with y'all, Rebecca. I figured it was you, Rebecca. Okay. What is the code for counterculture? The code for counterculture is Dixie. It is just Dixie. So eventually y'all will get everybody over to Kelly 10. They'll get the memo. So when in doubt, Kelly 10, Dixie 10. I think the only exceptions to that, well, Amy at Craft Haven has Dixie Darlings, and then PDB's Dixie 21, and then Counterculture is just Dixie. But where's my cup? Sweet Genevieve made me mine. So we would never forget the Kelly 10 discount code. But yeah, for Counterculture, it's Dixie. But we got to get everybody on the same page. We got to get everybody over to. And then I was going to start hashtagging Kelly 10, and then I was like, no, because that'll confuse everybody. Can I tell you the glitter names again? Absolutely. It is The Cut from Peachy Olive. Labyrinth from Peachy Olive. You got all your Beach Girls marbles. I have to use them soon. Yes, Steph, girl, you got to do it. St. Lucia. And Scuttle. So, yeah, Scuttle is gorgeous. Somebody agreed with me on that earlier. Yeah, Scuttle is freaking amazing. And I used it on a sweater weather cup. And I remember thinking, like, God, I freaking love that color. This is not my first bottle of Scuttle either. I've had lots of them. And then I don't know why I picked up several different of the St. Lucia colors. And this is actually going to have a Dixie Darlings transfer on it and some copper foils, y'all. Just so y'all can, like, see where my vision is going. My tag renewal that I put in there. So as I get my Dixie Darlings transfers, I'll remember I got to renew my tag this month. Where is my little decal here? My little Dixie Darlings transfer that I'm putting on there. I probably put it somewhere special and safe, and now I can't find it. I guess so. Or it's sitting right there. However, have no fear. There's always spare Dixie Darlings transfers here. Ugh. So this is the one that is going on it. And so I'm adding some copper foils to it too. So those are the colors, like when I went to try to decide what colors I was going to do the cup. That's just kind of what I went off of. So yeah, there's so many of the turquoise and teals and stuff. And like even these, like this is a different shade than this one. Like this one's a greener, this one's more teal. So like I literally just walked in my closet trying to find a color. And I'm like, I don't think I'd ever use this one. But it was like just the right color. You know, like teals, I don't know. Teals and them are kind of funny. So I know y'all, I'm really obsessed with this tumbler too. And I didn't know that I was going to be crazy about it. Because I have seen this, like obviously Amy and I FaceTime pretty regularly from Craft Haven, and I'd already had seen it before. It really wasn't even like, it was just going into production, I guess. And I was just kind of like, okay, I get it, you know, like I don't know. And then she was trying to decide if she was doing a rounded handle or square handle. I personally like the square handle. So do you make the decals? No, they come from Southern Belle Glitter, but those are the Dixie Darlings transfers. So this is from Craft Haven. So all my tumblers come from Craft Haven, first of all, but this is the new 30-ounce Chatonga mug. It's Chantanga, Chatonga. So there's the Chatonga and then what's the other one called? Icon. Oh, y'all are going to test me on this one. There's two, Akana. Akana? I can't remember, y'all. Yes, this one is spoken for. So there's the 30 ounce with the handle, there's the 30 ounce without the handle, and then there's the 20 ounce. This the Akani. Maybe it's Akani and Chitanga. Yeah, are the new ones. And they're the new exclusive distributor for Icy Steel. So it's a branded, like your, Yeti, whatever, all those brands. It's Icy Steel. So they actually come in an Icy Steel box, and they're going to be the first. And so this is a new thing too, is that this is a true push top and twist top. So you can see the threads in here. So there'll actually be a lid that screws on and a push top. So you can actually get both lids for any of them, and they'll be interchangeable. So anyway, yeah. So I wasn't sure I was going to love this, but then once I got it in and I started working on it, I was like, I am not in this shape. Y'all, look, this is my jam. 20 ounce skinny straight. That's almost every cup I have, except I have one that Susanna Renee made for me that I drink my coffee out of every morning. And then I also have a skinny from her that she did that I begged for. And I have a True 22 that was old that she did before, but I didn't care what style it was. I wanted a Susanna cup, and I didn't really care what it was. But if I'm going to do it, it's a 20 ounce skinny. But this one, I was like, I could get behind this with the handle. So, yeah, all of mine, this is the 30 ounce skinny straight with a handle. She calls it the mug. So this is the Chitanga mug. This will be the 30 ounce skinny mug. I love this one. I do love this one too. And the 20 ounce. I do love her handles. I don't know why. I've never been a fan of the big handle, but I do like those. So anyway, sorry, we digress. So yes, spoken for. So transfers. I'll show y'all these. I know if y'all are on here with me all the time, y'all are gonna be sick of this, and y'all don't want to. I know, right? Isn't it cute, girl? This is the holographic vinyl, and then I added a new PDB glitter that came in her spring box, and that glitter is freaking fire. It's so fun. Okay, so if you've not seen the Dixie Darlings transfers, sorry y'all for y'all to have. I gotta show them off. So they come in a pack of 3. So there's the red sheet. And there's some that are backgrounds, some that have sayings, some that have sayings. These are metallic. So these are the only rub-on transfers that you're going to see that have metallic accents in them. So these have metallic accents in them. These are little gold twinkles. This is the second page. Oops, sorry, y'all. I cut one of these out of there. It's the camo leopard. And then there's this super freaking cool drip right here that I'm obsessed with. Some of the sayings are by themselves. Some of them are already with the backgrounds. And then this is the third sheet. So they come as a set of 3. And this is kind of like the Western. Of course, we had to have a Hey Y'all and the Dixie Darlings. And then all these are from the Letter by Stephanie Club. And if y'all don't know about that, that's another thing y'all should join. Because I have been in the Letter by Stephanie SVG Club for several years. And she does all these hand-lettered files. I was trying to see what I had. She does hand lettering. And so she has a site. She has an Etsy store, but if you can join her, it's actually closed because when I went to join it, I had to get on a waiting list. But I have a link, and if you go through my link, you can join it. And it's what is it? Y'all have to tell me. You can, because I just pay it's by the year, I think. But it's $15 a month, and you get 15 to 20 SVGs. And usually she does extra packs, y'all. Those peacock feathers. I know. Do you not love those freaking peacock feathers? These are super freaking cool. And just this one. The Great Mama, the cowhide. I'm obsessed with these little hearts right here. And this cow, right? I think we're going to end up... Cindy and I were talking about it last night. This cow, I feel we need a whole... I think we need to do... There's got to be a Dixie Darlings 2.0, right? We got to have 2.0 too. So, I feel there needs to be a whole sheet of the Highland cow, but in the many various forms. This is what in my mind. You got yours today with the 20 ounce, with your 20 foils. Oh my gosh, you are going to be in so much fun. Yeah, so I think we need a whole page of the Highland cow. I think so too. Because I just think it's so fun. Did Stephanie design your transfers or did you design them? So, Stephanie did not design the transfers. Mary, they are pretty art in person, aren't they? So, Cindy actually designed them. So, Cindy wanted something that was representative of Dixie Darlings. And so we kind of have a shared Pinterest page. And I would pin stuff as I saw things. If I saw the cow, or I saw this heart, or I saw the mama, or something like the Bible verse. And then I pinned, so I have all of Stephanie's files. You can actually upgrade. You can go back to get all of the files that she's done since 2019, I think, is when she started it. And and there's like, I mean, y'all, like, it would take me forever to go through them. And I did a TikTok about it and showed y'all like a lot of the files if you kind of want to see what they are. But I wanted to use some of hers. So I told Stephanie I wanted to use some of her files for our transfers. So I would pin those to the page, the ones that I kind of wanted to use, and then along with different images. Cindy knew that I wanted a red page with the leopard stuff, and then she knew I wanted a camo. You know, for y'all who don't know, I'm like a long time hunter, outdoor, ran fishing and hunting camps in Canada before I started making tumblers. So like I just love the camo leopard, like that's just kind of my thing. So I just pinned, and then she would come back to me and say, okay, what about this? What about that? And so I was like, yes, loved everything she did. So Cindy actually designed them. So like these are Letter by Stephanie files. So like these are some of the ones like what you would get in her monthly club. And then the like all of these pretty much, except for the Hey Y'all and the Bless Your Heart, I think are all Letter by Stephanie. They're all from her. Yeah, like the Know Your Worth is one of hers, and then leave the judge into Jesus. She just does beautiful stuff. And so if you get them in the SVG club, there's a link in my bio that you can go through that you can actually sign up anytime. Normally it's closed. She opens it like 2 times a year. What was I gonna say? My brain just went totally lost me. But you can also be in the Facebook group, and then she asks every month, like, what quotes do y'all want to see? So I love that too, because I'm always one like, this is what I want to see, this is what I want to see. But anyway, that's what I was gonna say is that she does have an Etsy store, but she doesn't list them on there. I think it's like 12 months or something. So you basically, like, if you're in the club, you have those SVGs, and nobody else has access to those. So I like that because it gives you like different stuff that, you know, like not just anybody can go buy. So sorry y'all, I got way behind just then when I was yapping. All the cows, yes, I know, we need the cows. Southern Belle Glitter, and they are the Dixie Darlings transfers, and I think they're in stock. I don't think they're sold out yet. Have you ever been to Idaho? Have I ever been to Idaho? No, Selena, but I want to come. You're gonna tag, yes. Okay, so y'all tag me, because this morning I duetted Felicia's, and so right then and there I was like, okay, so this is my deal, is that everybody that tags me, I'm gonna duet your TikTok on my page. And not that that means anything, because sometimes I get no views, y'all, on some of the stuff. Sometimes I get, you can either get 1 million or you can get 100. You just never know around here, right? So y'all tag me, and I'm going to do it. Everybody that tags me with your Dixie Darlings transfers or your Dixie Darlings foils, really just any foils. I mean, and if y'all haven't seen, so if y'all just saw the transfers, this is the Dixie Darlings foils that like is the same, right? So this is it on a black base. This is the Dixie Darlings foils, and you can see it kind of coincides with the transfers that we just did. Where do we go for the subscription? So you can, if you'll go to in my bio, there's like my link tree, and it's Letter by Stephanie SVG Club. So I promise y'all, there's a lot of people in my Facebook group that are that have joined, and they will all tell you that they love it. I'm not like, I don't try to just look. If you just started following me, I will tell y'all this. I will usually tell the truth, good, bad, or ugly, or I just won't say anything. But I won't tell y'all a lie. Like if I tell y'all it's good, I promise y'all I'm telling y'all the truth. So yeah, it's the Letter by Stephanie SVG Club. Hello, Teresa from Alabama. Where are you in Alabama? Do I know that? Am I supposed to know this? Sorry, y'all. Y'all's names on here. Y'all know I get mixed up. So Selena, you know I want to take Dixie Darlings on the road and start traveling with it, right? So because I think it's so much more fun. You're gonna message me about the cup, but okay, perfect. Thank you. And I'll write it down as soon as I get off, and you remember and you love it. Yes, Barbara. So, okay, Beth. Yes, I knew that y'all would have to say, "Oh, you're in Tuscaloosa." Do I know that? You love Stephanie's. Yes. So see, I knew that there was a lot of people that have joined since we came out with this link, and you can be a member of it and would attest to, like, first of all, she's awesome, y'all. I just love her as a person, and she had totally quit her day job to do this full time. and she teaches courses on how to, you can join and you can teach. She teaches courses on how to hand letter. She teaches courses on how to create SVGs, and she does a lot for women in general, as far as like people that want to start their own business. So even if you don't join, like, y'all should go follow her. She's on TikTok, but she does a lot on Instagram. But I just met her, like, I used her file, probably, like, was one of the first cups I made, and she loved the cup that I made and asked me if I would make her one. I was like, of course. I was like a newbie, y'all. So, I just reached out, like, she reached out to me, and so she and I kind of just got to be friends. And so she actually has a group of us that we get together monthly on a Zoom call, and they're like big wigs. I'm like the nobody in the group, really, y'all. They're like the cricket big wigs. I mean, like, Jennifer, if y'all watch the screen printing thing, she's got like a product line in like Hobby Lobby. One of them's writing a book. They're all like 100,000 followers on YouTube. I'm like, I don't know why y'all invited me to be in this, but I'll take and soak it all up. So, but it's just really good because we get together once a month and just like, whether we're griping about social media, that, how do we get this done? How do we get that done? And everybody goes through like what they're doing good at, what they are struggling with, and what we as a group can help them with. So she just does stuff like that, y'all. And they do a lot of like leadership and just encouragement kind of stuff. Like, she's just really good for the crafting community, to me as a whole. Like, she's out there all the time, really trying to help, like, she wants to help. Like, she's just like, what do you want me to teach you? I'll that'll help you be successful. So y'all know, like, I love all the positivity. So especially somebody like that that's out there trying to, like, y'all know I'll tell y'all anything. It may not always be right, but I'm gonna try to tell y'all and show y'all whatever I can. Okay, I gotta finish this cup, y'all. I have it over here just yapping away, and somebody must ask about my eyelashes. Max Stack. That's what I use on my eyelashes. Her TikTok, so it's Lettered by Stephanie. I think that's her full thing, Lettered by Steph, and it's probably her TikTok. So she was trying to get to, and if you don't find her for some reason, which I feel like you should, I did a TikTok because she was trying to get to 1,000 followers so she could hand letter live. And you have to have 1,000 followers or whatever to be able to go live. And so I tried to help get her to 1,000 on there. So I duetted her video a while back. Because she and Julie Rose, the same day, they were both trying to get to 1,000, and we pushed them right over the edge. But she was kind of like, I mean, I think a lot of people were like rebelled against TikTok. And I was like, no, y'all got to get on there. Like, I don't have any, at the time I was like, I don't have any followers, but I can just keep posting away eventually. Like, it's got to happen at some point. Because y'all posted like easily like a year probably before I got any views on TikTok. And I was getting frustrated, but I was still like, I'm going to keep on posting away. Surely at some point I'll figure out what they want to see. And then it's funny too, because they don't do a lot of lives. So these girls are like we're not girls, they're ladies, but we're all girls, right? They don't do lives very much. So I had Jennifer Sanderson on, and she's Pigskins and Pigtails. I don't know if y'all have seen her or not too, but she's kind of the one that like paved the way of doing screen printing with vinyl as your like template. And her product is in Hobby Lobby with Speedball. But she doesn't like to go live. So she's like, can I go in your thing? Can I come in your group and I'll teach them how to screen print live? I was like, yes, girlfriend. The Stephanie SVG water their sayings, letters. Wait a minute. I don't know. You're so late, Jet. Erica, you're fine. Tina's been here. Julie Rose even popped in for a little while. There's been a bunch of people, a bunch of helpers. There's a bunch of Facebook group helpers on here tonight answering everybody's questions. Are they only sayings or are they images too? They're only sayings. So, are you feeling better? Yeah, I'm feeling better. While I'm letting this dry, I will, like she knows I don't care. Look, I'll show y'all anything on my iPad. Not anything on my iPad, but most anything. Y'all know. I'll even show y'all shoes I'm wearing for photo shoes on my iPad if I need to. Which, by the way, they were not a lot of fun. I'll have to say, they might have looked really freaking good, but they were not a lot of fun that day. 5 hours in those heels, I was like, yep, these babies are getting retired right now. I was trying to find my folder here where I could kind of show y'all, but I don't know if there's a good, I think if I go to the website and log in, it'll be a little bit easier way to do. And I did a TikTok one day this way, and she was fine. She didn't care. But like, so mine go all the way back to like, I don't know how well y'all can see it, but like mine go all the way back to like 2019, 2020, 2021. She's got them all broken down. There's always bonus ones. And so then, let me go to the second page. So like 2022 club files. So like she has them broken down here by month. And then like you just click on it and go on here. And then it is a preview. And then you'll just download them to your zip file. But you can kind of see, like, they're all just cute little, and some of them will be layered, some of them are not. Some of them you can choose to be layered or not layered. Did I find my watch? No, girl, I did not find my watch. Nope, and I even I sent a text message to the property manager, and I didn't see his car over there today, but he never even texted me back. So I'm not very happy about that. Because I'm like, okay, dude, it's not just like I left, you know, like my water bottle out there. It's my freaking Apple Watch. You can at least text me back that it, you know, like say, no, nobody's turned it in. I'm not there. I don't know. Something like that. So then in March, she created this thing that is pretty cool. That if you upgrade to get all the files that she's done since she started it, like this is like a Google Doc of 2022 files. So it takes me into the Google Doc. So I can see all the files. What is it? That's January, February, March. Hold on. I don't know why the rest of them are not loading in here. Hold on, because I've downloaded these already. Okay. So here, I don't know why that one's being funny, but this was 2019. So it like takes me through every month in 2019. So I can quickly go through, right? Without having to go into like because like when you download them, they'll be in different folders, right? So, but I wanted to show y'all what I love about her too is that. So like this month, she did 2 sets. So like a lot of times she'll do like a little Christmas special or like a teacher special or a 4th of July special. Like, so she's like guarantees that it's like the 15 a month or whatever. But then a lot of times like Monday night, which I think works much better. Do you have to pay by the month or you can pay annually? You can pay by the month or you can pay annually, or you can pay by the quarter. So she has it set at month, quarter, annual. Sorry, y'all. I should have told this person that I was moving my live tonight, but I didn't. Are y'all good with Monday nights over Saturday nights during the summer? I just think I think people are traveling during the summer and that are going, like, I don't know, like, I'm not. What's up, Miss Devin? Kelly 10. So, yeah, do y'all think that, hey, Jessica, thanks for doing that. Y'all giving me a little heads up. Mondays are good. Yeah, I think Mondays are good. I mean, I know, like, people have to go to work the next day, but, like, if I start at 7, like, it's not like I go to, like, 11 or 12 o'clock in the night. So, yeah, I was almost going to make Kelly 10 a hashtag, by the way, Devin. But then a friend of mine that was on here, he popped on here earlier, but y'all probably didn't know. I don't think surely he's not on here. Surely, Daniel, you're not still on here watching me talk about Cubs. But he threw a little hashtag on one of my posts on Instagram that was Dixie Darlings Nation. And I was like, I can get behind that hashtag. You just joined the SVG club. Yes, I'm telling y'all will love it. So I will not ever tell y'all about something that's not good. Either I won't say anything or I'll tell y'all that it's not good. Okay, so y'all like Mondays. Okay, something else also of the red dress pictures. Thank you. Y'all, there's so many of them and I want to show y'all. But then I know that he's not done editing them. And so I don't want to like, I don't know, I'm funny like that. And then I don't want to like, I don't know. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know I feel funny. I don't want to like I don't want to like picture dump on y'all and shit, I mean, I guess if I did them in the Facebook group, y'all wouldn't think I don't know. Y'all love me. Y'all love me, so y'all wouldn't think it was funny. But, or think it's weird, but like I hate to, I don't know. Like I want everybody to see how great he is because they're freaking amazing. But just because I want everybody to see how great, because that was like a process, y'all. It was a freaking, Like, some of y'all already heard me talk about this, but it was an ordeal. It wasn't no freaking, I showed up there and looked like that. First of all, I had 2 hours of sleep. My alarm clock went off at 4 o'clock in the morning. And, ooh, y'all, I knew I was going to love that. Ah! I knew that was going to be so freaking cute. Okay, look. So, look, it's just a little added, a little around the outside. Is that not so freaking cute? Look, because I didn't want very much of it. I just wanted, like, a little bit of leopard in there. Your littlest broke her wrist today. 4th child. Oh, my gosh, Devin. Well, okay. So, Devin, I will say that's pretty impressive that that's your 4th child and it's your first broken bone. So, good for you on that. But bless her little heart. So, I know y'all don't think it's weird if I show them, but I don't know. I just feel funny. Like, I don't want y'all to think that, I don't know. I don't know, but I want y'all to see them because they're really good. He's so good. I tried sharing just a few of my story just so it wouldn't be like so, I don't know, so it wouldn't seem so weird. So just any little wear that I feel like that adhesive is out there and it's open, you know, nothing's stuck to it, I'm just going to kind of go back over with my little burnishing brush. But I know, this is really cool because I thought I would probably end up doing like a full sheet or something and putting this over it so you could have the transparent ones on there. So that's what you thought too. Pretty good for you. Yes, that is pretty good. And bless her little heart. Did she get a treat? Devin, did you take her for a treat after she broke her wrist? Or did she do something wrong and she was in trouble? Is that whole cup foils? No, this is actually holographic vinyl from the Vinyl Cottage. I did a full vinyl wrap, then I added glitter over it, and then I've added several different colors of foils, but you really wouldn't have to. I mean, there's like a purple and a magenta, and then this is Lolly. That's the main one that I added on there, and then I just went back with this over it, so you can. And then then Steph, I don't think you were on here earlier, but this is what my plan was, to put this Fearless over where the foils are and have them coming out of it like that. So thank you. And then the glitter on here on the bottom is After Dark from PDB. So I know, right? Like, the glitter was too perfect. I did not want to put, I don't typically like putting chunky on the bottom, but I had to on this one. So you got Starbucks and ice cream. Okay, sweet. No, but she's, you're not, yes, this cup is spoken for. This cup was spoken for we ever came on here tonight, and Steph and I have been like talking back and forth about it, because I thought she thought this is, I don't know, we were confused if it was the handle or not. I think she thought that this pattern was on the handle, but this one is spoken for too. I think that was spoken for twice. So yes, sorry we got distracted a little bit, y'all, by other chat, but yeah, I never really even thought about just adding like a little bit of this, but that's really fun. You could do this as a swirl too. You know what I'm saying? Like how we do the gypsy swirls, or the, you know, you add like the neon rainbow and you kind of do the swirls. You could do this in a swirl pattern that would be really freaking cool too. Like, obviously not on this, but like if you did it like in the swirl pattern around with some neons. Ooh, and I got those new neons from Woody's Goodies, alcohol inks. So you could do like a run of it up through here. That would be fun. Not on this, not on that cup, obviously, but y'all got the gist. Where did you get the vinyl on the cup? This vinyl came from the Vinyl Cottage. And I don't know if it's up there or not. I sent her a text earlier asking when she was going to restock, because somebody had asked me in the Facebook group earlier and I didn't remember. But yeah, the vinyl is from the Vinyl Cottage, and then all the foils are from Southern Belle Glitter. So yeah, see how fun that is, y'all? It's like perfect little touches right around the edges. So fun. So then, just because this holographic, y'all know how holographic vinyl does not, like, if it's any kind of bubble or anything underneath there. Kelly, you got the foil from Southern Belle Glitter. Their vinyl is from Vinyl Cottage. The Vinyl Cottage. And the website is vinylcottageshop.com. Okay, so she says, okay, so she just texted me back. New vinyl came in. Most of them have been restocked. So I've got a ton of these here, y'all. I'll try, let's see if I can pull some of them to show y'all. But this is, I think it's called, I don't know if it's called Electric Pink. But then this is a waterfall, or a watercolor, like a floral watercolor one. And then this is a pattern. I don't know if y'all been following, some of y'all have been following me a long time. I did this in a regular vinyl cup a while back on a tutorial with this brush strokes, and I added some glitter into it. This is the holographic version of it. So this one's also available. I think this one's on there. She said most have been restocked. There is the camo leopard also, that's the holographic one. And let's see, what else do I have here? That might be all I have right here. Yep, I think that's, I'm not sure. I was thinking there was another one, but I don't see it right offhand. Because I thought maybe it was in there, but there are several different ones also available on the website. But those are the main ones. So I know the holographic one's really pretty. So that's the other one I did, the spider gels, y'all. I finished it and I added the decal. I don't think y'all had seen this one, Another Day in Paradise. So I added like the opal vinyl leaves over it and finished it off. So that's what I did. So y'all had not seen, y'all had seen the spider gel, but not the rest of it, I don't think. So thank y'all for my likes. So I was trying to think. So the brush strokes, that one, there's a palm leaf. Let's see what I'm sure I've got. Ooh, okay. So I don't know. I don't know if these are on there or not. Some of y'all may know and may tell, but she did have this one that is like a marble. And then this was like a blue and a blush, a navy and blush that she ended up doing. It's the palm leaf. Where on your page do I go to order a tumbler? So, I actually don't sell them like that just because you just go to my Facebook group. So most of my tumblers, I'm very blessed that they get claimed as I'm working on them, like tonight. Like I was working on this one night, or I showed it in the Facebook group and Steph claimed it. So usually I did this one last night. It got claimed as I was working on it. So that's usually how most of them get sold, just as because I don't do a lot of different, like usually I'm either working on it for a tutorial or I'm working on it live with you guys. So otherwise I don't do really customs or most for anybody anymore. So it's usually just to show you guys different things that I'm trying. And so usually they just get claimed right there as I'm working on stuff. So I would say that that's the best way usually to get one. Or if you see it, always ask me. I can always say it's already claimed. So sometimes, sometimes they don't get claimed. Sometimes there's a couple. So in the Facebook group too, Selena had asked me about making a post about what is available. So I tried to go through and make sure that I wasn't putting any cups out there. But I do have a few. So I'm going to make a post in the Facebook group. And then I'm working on I'm always working on tons of them. So, I mean, there's probably, I would say there's probably 60 cups right now that I'm in the process of doing. So, but she did say that the vinyl's on there. So I think those are the main. There's a green, this one, I'm pretty sure this was another pattern of mine that I did like a year ago. And it was probably one of the most popular patterns that I had, or tutorials that I did as far as the pattern goes. And she did this in a holographic as well. So this one's really fun. I've kind of been holding on to this one because I want it to be special. But then then sometimes, like when I spend hours and hours, probably hundreds of hours over the past year, y'all, looking for like vinyl patterns and putting them together and deciding what I want to do and how I want to do them. And then once I've used it, I'm like done with it. I'm like on to the next thing. So it's one of these that it's like, I'm either holding on to this because I'm over it and I just don't want to use it again because I've already done that tutorial. I've already been there, done that. And I've got so much vinyl that I want to use that's never been seen. Oh, and I'm sure she's probably got these too. Let me see. I haven't used these, but I don't know if there's a restock, but there's two. There's like a starring light. I don't know. This is Twinkle 1 and Twinkle 2. So I think that she still has both of these on there too. So I don't know that for sure, but she said most of them are restocked, but she didn't say which one. She just said most of them have been restocked. So perfect timing because we were gonna get. I was like gonna hop off here. So yeah, I think somebody had claimed this one. I'll have to go back on the list and look sure. But yeah, I don't know. Like everybody likes the palm leaves, y'all. And then I saw there's actually a picture that when I post the cup, the finished cup. When I post that, hey April, we're just talking about you. I'll show it all the ones that I think are restocked. And there's your opal vinyl that I put on this cup. Yeah, the palm leaves are all the rage. And then there's actually an inspiration pic. That's what I was gonna say. So when I post the final cup, I'll show y'all the picture I went off of and the design, and then the like from this to that kind of thing. So, well, thank you, Selena. I know, I like this one too. First of all, I love this glitter, this PDB. I think this is, I don't remember which one this is. Chanel, I think, from PDB. It's freaking, look at that freaking, that stuff is sparkly. Like, I love it. It throws so many different colors on there. So then this is the one we were working on tonight, April. This is why I was asking about the holographic, because I worked on this one. I added the foils to it. It's got a decal. And look at the little foils. They got little leopard foils mixed in there too. How cute. So, and then I had this one too that I've added some glitter in. I guess this is like the watercolor or whatever one. So, anyway, hey, Miss Candy from Enchanted Haven. So that's what we've been doing. We've been kind of chatting. We've been talking about mascara. We didn't talk about purses very long. All kinds of cups. You're placing a big order with the Vinyl Cottage now. Sweet. From the Vinyl Cottage. So when y'all see April, is it under your name, April? I don't know. I don't even pay attention. It's the vinylcottageshop.com, and you can use code Dixie10 to save 10% on your order. Y'all don't forget those discount codes, because everybody comes back in the Facebook message. Everybody comes back in the Facebook group. Forgot my discount code. I'm like, I never forget a discount code. If I can save 10%, I'm all over a discount code. As a matter of fact, I'll go looking for one if I don't have one. Well, you cannot go wrong with her vinyl. I love it all. I inadvertently wrapped the wrong Freebie Friday cup. But now I have y'all are going to like the Freebie Friday too. So if y'all don't know about this, if you spend $15 or more on Friday, before taxes after taxes, before shipping, April, I can't remember how this goes. She prints out like a limited run of a pattern that is not listed on the website, and you get it free in your order. And it doesn't show up on your thing. It just gets added into your package. So FYI, I'm always posting a Freebie Friday. So you got to save that coin. I know, right, Selena? I'm all about the freaking discount. If I don't have one, I'll go look for one. I was placing me an order, which, by the way, my freaking order never, guys. I ordered these clothes, y'all, from Peachy collection. I think, April, I told you about it. They were supposed to be here by 7 o'clock tonight. The UPS man has not come yet, and it is 9:25. So I have after discount, before taxes and shipping. Thank you. I knew it was something like that. I was like, I can't keep up. I can't remember. And my throat is getting like really sore tonight. You missed the mascara talk. Which one do I use? What do I use? MAC Stack from MAC. And I use the primer, and then I use there's 3. So that's what I clarified. I don't always tell y'all the cheapest way to do things. But I do use it comes with 3 tubes. One of them's the primer. But I walked in the store and they had a little special. So you could get 2, if you bought the upper lash and the lower lash, you got the primer for like $6 or $8 or something. So I was like, okay. You sound better than you did earlier today. I know, well, it's like the more I talk, my voice gets better, but my throat is getting sore. You know, it's like you're just getting swollen and I can feel it like getting all rough. Did you find? No, I didn't find my watch, girl. I'm so mad about it. And I say I'm mad about it, but all I can think is somebody has that watch. There's nothing they can do about it because I've locked it. I've put the little notification that it's lost, and so if they try to turn it on, it's going to say, this watch is lost, please call me at so-and-so. You're not going to be able to get into it without my iTunes account and my password, so it's going to be useless to you. So I have to think that there's some reason that they may need it worse than I do, and then I still have hope in the human race that they're going to do the right thing and they're going to turn it in somewhere. or they're gonna see me outside with my dogs. And they're gonna be like, "I've got your Apple Watch. I picked it up because I thought it was gonna rain and I didn't want it to get wet." And I'm gonna be like, "I knew some good person probably did that because that's what I would have done." Instead of trying to steal it, I'd have been knocking on door to door trying to find out whose watch it was. Do you have a tutorial on those cups? Which I'm sorry, which ones? On the these I've just worked on live in Facebook groups. This one I have a tutorial on the spider gel, but I've done a few TikToks even just showing the glitter. So I may put one together, like a full one from start to finish here, but it'll just be kind of a quick, just because I've already used the spider gels, but I just was kind of showing y'all how to do it. Again, I mean, I was just doing another design here. Will you be live tomorrow or Wednesday? I won't be live tomorrow. I'll be live Wednesday in the Facebook group at 7 p.m. I will send out the text reminders. We're going to be working on the balloon girl. So, like the girl right here in the red dress that y'all see me do the culture sculpt, I'm doing the girl that had the balloons. And then Friday, for Funful Friday, I'll be live in the Facebook group at 3 p.m. Central Time. And we're going to do an argyle template with all foils. So the full cup will be wrapped with the double-sided adhesive sheet, and we're going to do an argyle pattern. What is my Facebook group? It is open. Yes, girl, it's free. You come on over there. It's Dixie Darlings Tumblers. I get my spider gels from Amazon. So the colorful black one. This one right here. This one I did on a live last night in the Facebook group. So, and it is saved. All my lives that I do, I save somewhere. Even my TikTok ones, I download and I try to upload, I post them on my YouTube channel. But this one I just did last night at Lives. It's the Woody's Goodies has a magic peacock series. So they're all like, they look white in the, in the containers, but then when you put them over a black base. So this was the whole series, and then I added in 3 different opal flake colors on top of it. So yeah, we just did this one last night. I kind of love how it turned out. But yeah, I had not tried the whole series. And so literally I took every color out of their peacock series and put it all on one cup and then added some opal flakes in there. So yes, they're in the, I have it linked in my Amazon's favorite things list. I had 2 different sets of them. One is a glow in the dark and has a silver and a gold. And then I got a glitter set as well that I've done. And then like this one has the glow in the dark colors on it. And then the ones that you might have seen me do, I did a tutorial on several weeks ago. There was like a 3 set, and it has like the silver and the gold glitter and stuff on it. So, how much is this cup? I don't know, because I don't know what I'm going to finish doing it, but it did get claimed last night. And I sent her a message. She sent me a message with her email address. And then I asked her like what kind of, like I was probably going to add some foils on it. But I try not to charge too much for my cups. I mean, because I am working on them to show y'all stuff, but usually they're anywhere from like 40 to 70 is what it just depends on size, how much detail, what all is going into it. But they're usually somewhere in that range. You just got your hand on some vinyl from the Guide on College. I can't wait to get it. Well, I'm excited. April was on here earlier, so. Where in your link can I buy tumblers? Molly Jo. So do you mean like my tumblers, or do you mean like blank tumblers like this? All these that I use come from Craft Haven. So there should be a Craft Haven link. But I don't actually like sell these online anywhere. I don't actually like, so kind of how it works is usually all of my cups get claimed while I'm working on them during a live. Either like a TikTok live like tonight while I was working on cups, or my Facebook group mainly, because I'm there 3 days, at least 2 days a week usually, sometimes the third, every other Friday. So as I'm working on stuff or show y'all kind of just claim them. And then I'll just send a PayPal invoice or Venmo or whatever. Everybody just messages me and we just work it out that way. So I actually don't have a website where I sell them anymore. I used to all do customs, and now just because I'm, I'd rather teach y'all. I hope y'all rather me teach y'all. It seems to be working right now and showing y'all new stuff all the time. And a lot of times, especially in the Facebook group, I'm just trying something new. So like somebody sent me a new product and I've never tried it. And like last night, I'd never used any of the Magic Peacock series. I wanted to put them all in a cup. I just started trying it. Cindy at Southern Belle Glitter has put me on like the patina paints, the neon jewels, like all kinds of stuff I've never tried before. I'll just kind of go live and say, okay, y'all gonna have to y'all learn with me, and this could be bad or it could be good. I don't know. We'll see. So thanks, Mama Dee Dee, for the roses. Okay, y'all. So y'all seem to like Monday night better. We'll stick to Monday nights. So Sunday night and Wednesday night in the Facebook group at 7 o'clock, and this Friday at 3 o'clock, and then we'll stick to Monday nights. I'll be live here, and then y'all will be sick of me. So y'all don't need to see me any more than that. Y'all be sick of seeing me after all that. We all want a cup. You need a RTS website, girl. I know, but this is the problem: is that I don't have time to do. Like, if you saw all the cups right now that I owe to people, there are probably 40 to 60 cups that I have been working. I mean, there's one night we hydro dipped like 4 cups, and I vinyled. Like, I'll kind of do a little bit in the process, and then I have the next thing I want to show y'all, and then I have the next thing I want to show y'all. So if I had time, I would. If you can clone me, I would. Everybody would not want that, but then I could do another, and I'm trying to get all my Dixie Darlings merchandise out there to y'all. I'm trying to get my jewelry out there to y'all. I'm like not sleeping already. So I know, I wish I would, and I have good intentions to do that. I really do. Like, every month I start and say, like, okay, only if I only do 10 RTS cups this month. But then, like, I want to show y'all when I'm on there, and somebody be like, I want that. So, and look, I love y'all for doing it. So y'all, please know, like, I am super grateful. I'm very humbled and feel always blessed, y'all, that y'all do me that. Y'all are so good to me. So, have you ever fooled on sublimation? No, I have not fooled on sublimation. But Miss Haley and I are working on some sublimation stuff. Finally, I did message her last night. I was like, okay, girl, we gotta start. This is my idea, and this is what I want to do. I've not fooled on sublimation, only because, I guess you'd still have to seal it, right? Like, so you'd have to put epoxy over it. Because anything if you're gonna wash it, you would want. So, I haven't, but I guess you could. I don't know, because I don't think about it that way, because in my mind, I like those matte sublimation tumblers so much, and I don't want to epoxy them over. I don't want to epoxy over it. So, like, this one right here is one of the matte ones that Haley designed and sent to me, and I did it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this matte. So I wouldn't want to epoxy over it, but I guess I could. You're out of Wicked Stick It, so I'm waiting on it now, but I'm about to try it. So Cindy's is probably, I would say, within the next 48 hours, her new full adhesive will be listed online too, just FYI for anybody looking for it. Y'all are going to want it, because it's good. Y'all saw how well it works. Look, if I've ditched other stuff to use that, it's good. So anyway, so I was saying this earlier, just because this holographic kind of stuff is not going to lay flat over this, I will go in and I'm going to do a little bit of Counterculture's Quick Coat, y'all, to seal it, because there's a little bit, sometimes the adhesive gets on the edge. And then after that, I'll go in and do a layer of epoxy and make sure it's smooth, and then I'll go back in with my decal over that. And I really like these little foils right here so much that I may go in and just add just some little touches of them around somewhere. I don't know. So, but I am going to finish this, because that is my new rule with myself, is that I, like this one, I was bound and freaking determined that I had to finish this. But I was even put the thing on, I was okay, we got to I can't be sitting over here slacking on them anymore. How do you download your TikTok videos? So afterwards, they show up in the live center for 60 days. I can see them, and so I just download them to my iPad, and then I upload them to YouTube. And it actually doesn't take as long as you think it does. But yeah, so there's an actual, so I have an analytics page, and then there's a live center, and so it saves them. I'm pretty sure it saves them for 60 days. And that's where also I can go and afterwards I can see who the, because sometimes I feel bad, because y'all send the flowers and all that stuff. And if I'm not looking at the screen, I don't see it. So I feel bad. So I like to go afterwards, and it shows me, I can see my mom's dog up there. So I'm assuming that Bethany and Mama Dee Dee are up there in the corner as the top gift givers. And then like it shows me the likes and the views and all that stuff. And it'll show me like the average view time, which is not usually very long. That's why that little thing at the bottom goes all the time, like join, because people are like hopping on, hopping off, hopping off. So I can see like the average view time is usually like 3.2 seconds or something. Which I'm always like, what should I be doing to engage people? I'm like, how are there people on here that are live on TikTok and they're sleeping? Have y'all ever gone on here and there's somebody sleeping and they have like 1,000 people watching them? I'm like, who are these 1,000 people that are watching this person sleep? And I'm like, and clearly I'm not engaging enough to keep somebody on here for longer than 3.2 seconds. Erica, yes, I know. The first time I came on here and I saw somebody sleeping, I was like, there's no way. Like, this is a joke. And then I found myself, like, still looking at it as if, like, it was going to change. And I'm like, no, this person is really sleeping and there are people watching. Which, are they like me and they're like, this cannot be real? Or are they really, like, watching this person sleep? I think it's really weird. You just finished your second live on TikTok and the cup was snapped up. Yes, girl, I'm telling you, it goes fast. On here, people like stuff. They want to buy stuff. And especially, like, I think people like being part of the process. Like, I figured that out. Like, you know, like, when I was used to do custom cups, and I would say, like, hey, I was working on your cup during the live. Like, people want to be part of the process, too. So, I think that, I don't know. I mean, I think it's fun. Like, if it were me, I'd want to see somebody making my cup. Well, I'll take that back. Lisa tried to send me previews of my latest cup. I was like, nope, I just want to get it in the mail. I want to see it. I don't want to have any expectation of what it's going to look like. But yeah, so if you go to your live center, it should be saved in there. And it'll like right above it, there's right below it, there's a little box that says download. And you can just download it. And then I just upload it right to YouTube. Just because there's no other way to, like, it's not going to do me any good. But a lot of my Facebook group people are not on TikTok. So they'll ask me to post it on YouTube. And why not? If you get views on it, it's all the bottom line, right, y'all? Y'all know I'll tell y'all the truth. Like, if it can get views and it can get cents on the dollar, then I'll post it over there for people that want to watch it. You might as well. I've even started doing shorts over there. I haven't started doing TikTok stories. Today I almost did, and I was just like, I mean, what are you even supposed to do on a TikTok story? I don't know what to post. Like, if I'm going to post it, I'm just going to post it on my feed. But I don't know if it's supposed to be like Instagram stories or I don't know what it's supposed to be. But I feel like I should be utilizing it because they want it to push out. And so maybe they'll give you more. Maybe they'll push your stuff out to For You page or something. I don't know. My stuff hasn't been doing very good lately. My views are like lower than normal. You thought a TikTok was a story. I'm so confused. No, girl, now they're stories. Now there's like a little, on your little circle where your name is, there's a little plus button and you can go do your, you can add your story. Candy, I've seen your red dress pictures and they are fabulous. Thank you. I know, I said I wanted to post them in the Facebook group, but I didn't want everybody to be like, what is she doing? Like photo overload or whatever, but they're all so good. He's so good, y'all. He's so freaking good. I mean, if he could like make me look like that, because I did not think it went very well, and he knew I didn't. And now one time he had to rein me in one time because I wanted to be perfect for him, because like I'm not really doing anything with the pictures, right? But you know, like he wanted to send them to the lady that like he flies these dresses in from California, you know. And she's wanted stuff for her website. And so I wanted it to be perfect. And I really put the pressure on myself to make it perfect. And like when I don't see his vision or see how things are going sometimes, it's hard, right? So like I was getting really frustrated. And I said, well, I'm not doing this right. And like this is going on. And the wind's blowing in the wrong direction. And I feel like my hair's about to, it was just like, blah, you know. And he's like, okay, we're just going to keep going. And I think you just need to like, just keep going, Kelly, okay? So it's going to be perfect. And so he has to like calm me down, you know, and I'm like, but this is not going to be right. And that's not going to be right. I want you to do this, you know. And he's just like, it's good. You're good. We're good. We're just going to keep going. And if we have to do something again, you know. So that was about like 30 minutes into it. And then 5 hours later, I'm like, what do you want me to do? He's like, get in the zone. I was like, I'm in the zone. Erica, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Your favorite is the one where the dress is below. Well, girl, there are so many of those, and there's still like 6. So this weekend we were going back and forth about some other stuff. And I said, so after we got done, we went back to his house and we ordered pizzas, of course, and sat there and ate. And I was like, okay. So he's like, let me download the pictures because I know you want to see them. I was like, yeah, I want to see, like, is it an epic fail or not? And so we start going through them, and then so he like stars the ones that he likes, and I'm like screenshotting, like taking my phone off his iPad. And so like this weekend I was like, dude, there's like 5 of these that I haven't seen yet. Where are these at? Like, these are my top, And so he's like, you keep me on task. So there's still some that, yeah. And then some of them, I told him, I was like, you got to rein in the editing. I was like, that doesn't even look like me. I'm like, you're editing the face, but we need to edit other things. Like, let's smooth out the bad spray tan job that I had. How about that? How about we make that smooth? Because there was like this one stupid stripe on my arm. I'm like, of all times for it to be bad. Mama Dee has seen, she hasn't seen all of them, but she's seen like the ones I favorite. Some of them get just like put in the pile. That's like, I'm not crazy about that one. And then he has one that I don't know. I think I posted in my Facebook story that is his favorite. And actually, I saw him this weekend, and he pulls out his phone, and I said, and he like did something on it. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, can I see that phone again? And he's like, why? I was like, am I your screensaver on your phone? And he's like, yeah. He's like, that picture. He's like, I told you the picture. So he has this thing about the leading lines. And so I was standing there in the red dress, and he pulls it around where it like whips around, and he's like, see, when you're looking at a photo, something that starts like closest to the bottom of where you're looking at, and it leads you in and up around the picture, photographers undoubtedly call that a leading line. So he's all about, and then the angles. So like, he's like, oh, your arms are perfect. Everything's like a triangle, like a triangle here, a triangle there, like your arms are a triangle there, your arms are, and so he's all about the triangles. So I was like, I don't really care about all that. All I know is that I feel special that I am your screensaver on your phone now. I'm like, of all the things that you could have on there, and he does amazing freaking photography of landscape stuff. Like, to me, that's what I go crazy looking at. And he's on TikTok, but he doesn't post anything. I was like, dude, you were missing the boat. I mean, it's not enough that he's a doctor full time. Like, he has a full-time job anyway, right? And this is just his side gig. I'm like, no, you need to get on Instagram. You need to get on TikTok, dude. You need to be posting your stuff on there. But then I think I posted one on this story, but it's just like this weird photo that I didn't even think anything about. But he's like, oh, that's the photo. That's the photo. I was like, you're looking at different things, because I'm not looking at angles. Like triangles. I don't even know what you mean by that. So, anyway, okay, y'all, I'm going to hop off of here just because it's getting later, and I'm going to have to keep drinking if I don't, because my throat will be sore than it already is. And hey, Mom, by the way, I was going to ask you anyway. I'm supposed to get my hair done at 11 o'clock tomorrow, and I got a confirmation for that, but I needed you to confirm that she's back at work, because I knew she was out last week. And I meant to send her a message and I forgot, but I'm like, surely if they confirm that she's okay, or somebody, I don't care if somebody else put color on it, but let me tell y'all, I got some freaking fake color on here tonight with those little wow things, because it is so bad gray. I was like, I've got to get my hair done. Have a great evening. Well, I'm glad you called me too, and thank you for interacting and asking questions. She is better. Okay. So, yeah, and thank y'all for asking questions on this stuff. It makes it a lot more fun and easy for me to get through when y'all are asking questions and wanting to talk about stuff. So I'll be back here next Monday night, and in the meantime, I'll be in the Facebook group Wednesday, Friday. So I will see y'all then. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for all the little gifts and all the love and all the likes. I appreciate y'all. So I will see y'all again soon.